I'm here with Decat, Celeste, Veronica, Inlay, and Mentes. Last time we left off with a very
Poor decision.
unexpected to me, where the group decides to go to Priel,
Yes.
fight
We do.
some wolves, and steal their babies.
That's not what happened.
I mean, that's the
Steal them?
general summary. We don't have to go into full detail.
Wow.
But it's the idea.
That is an oversimplification.
That is
They
great.
gave them to us. Sure, it was some suggestion, but they gave it to us.
It's practically stealing. He doesn't know that it was stolen. He thinks it's fine, but
Because it is fine. It's
It is
fine.
fine.
it's technically stealing. Anyway,
It's
We
fine.
didn't steal from the wolves. We stole
Also-
from the evil wolf breeder.
also, Enteres took a little journey down south, past the mountains, came back, super tired, and passed out on the floor when he got back.
Right in the middle of the road.
Right in the middle
You
of
can
the
stay
road,
there, it's fine.
giving Ruby his new cool-looking weapon out of chitin parts that are usually made for armor, but they pulled it off, and it looks pretty cool. Definitely
Yes.
unique.
It's not like we can't actually see it or anything, but it looks cool nonetheless.
It looks cool. Okay, so you guys are all video game people, so
What?
imagine. Have you ever seen those video games where chitin armor is a thing and it just looks like a kind of bug-like plating?
Carapace?
Yeah, you just like have like a bug shell on you.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, pretty much. So they pretty much just shaped this shell into the shape, or into a way where they could put it into a crossbow and make it work. So there's like these kind of bug-like features to it. There's like those horn spikes coming out every once in a while in convenient places to where it won't like mess up how you're holding it, but just kind of give it a cool look. And it all looks like plates around it, so to try and give you an idea.
It's cool.
It's cool, yes.
That's all you need to
Very
know. It's cool.
untraditional, but it's cool.
Do I get bonus damages for coolness?
You get bonus cool points.
Woo!
Ooh.
What can I do
I'll
with
take that
cool
over
points?
damage any day.
What can I do with cool points? Can I min-max with them?
I'm sure you'll find a way to use cool points. Anyway, that's where we left off. Enteres is laying on the floor, fell asleep, right after giving you a crossbow. And I don't think you guys fully discussed what you want to do about the situation. A little bit,
Leave
but I
him
don't
there.
think you guys fully...
That dog only listens to him, right?
Oh, what's the...
Why
What
don't
did
you
you
try
command your
and find
dog?
out?
Huh?
What did you command your dog to do?
To get me to the location. So now that it's done that, it's just probably just
It's
sitting
just
there
waiting for you, right? Okay.
So
Oh, no.
if we put him on the dog's just gonna stay there.
It just keeps sitting and it's gonna slide
it
off.
might actually do that, because I think it only listens to him.
It does not specify anyone who it listens to. Let me double check.
Well, if it listens
assume
to
it's only-
literally everyone, like I'd imagine if you like tell it, like if you set up a permission basis.
No, it is friendly to you and your companions.
Okay,
Oh,
fair enough.
And it
I could
obeys
pet it then.
Feels like metal.
Yeah, I can pet metal.
companions.
Okay.
That
The
is-
dog might enjoy it, even if it's metal.
it says it's friendly to the companions, but it obeys my commands. So it's possible that
Ah.
it could be influenced by them, but it's not guaranteed, I'd say.
I pet
Yeah.
the dog. If
I'd imagine it follows you guys, but
Okay. Will it not bring Antis with it? It just follows us and leaves Antis behind.
It's made for Raiden. Should be fine as long as you make sure I don't fall off.
I don't
Someone's
want to
gonna
make
have
this
to
too
babysit you.
complicated. I don't want to make this too complicated. I could say you guys could just lay him on there. It will follow you, but it won't take any commands.
Okay.
That
Shall
works.
we jump up the side of a building and have it follow?
Also,
Let's see Interest hold on to that.
right.
Let's see Doxus try to do that.
I just made you a bow. What the?
Yes.
Do you know your stats on your crossbow, by the way?
Yes, he gave it to me last time. It is 1d8 plus 3 with it, so it's a bonus on the 2-hit and a +1 bonus to 2-hit and damage.
Yeah,
It's already enchanted too.
I remember that from last time.
So we're supposed to stock up on milk.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, that was one of the things that you said to write down, so I did.
It's
Hey, you're good at taking notes. I did not write that note.
And then I think Flawed wanted to go get. We wanted to get the what are they called? The wolf fur or whatever.
yeah. So we
The pelts. Pelts.
we
That's it.
we had their parents' corpses skinned. So let's go get those pelts. Why not?
Okay, so
Okay.
as you guys head over there, little bit a ways away from, I don't remember where you guys stayed at, but I think it was the
Something nest.
Alcana's nest, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So shortly after, or a little bit a ways from the Alcana's nest, you see 3 of the guards.
Go the other
3
way.
guards start walking towards you guys. One of them has a sling. It
Uh-oh.
looks familiar.
Oh.
Oh shit.
He's kind of looking down.
Walk
the
the
other
other
2
way.
look serious, though.
Do they see us?
Yeah, they're looking right at you and they're walking towards you.
Okay, can we duck into an alley?
You want to start running and try to lose them?
That's the best way
Wait,
to.
they-
Wait.
No, you're just trying to get out of
That's
the
how you
rain.
get arrested.
right?
He didn't say anything.
Do we
to us
know we
about
did anything
it.
wrong? Like what?
We could just take a detour, you know. Oh, well, we didn't see them at all. We just go the other direction.
Even if we
Wait, did we
they
do
didn't
anything
say
wrong?
anything to us. They didn't say anything to us. They didn't like stop there. They aren't kidding. They looked at us. They're allowed to look at us. They're allowed to walk towards us, and we're allowed to go down an alleyway.
Ruby will whisper to Flawed, look confident, and keep walking.
Wait, so what's going on? Are you guys trying to get away from these guys confidently as
I
if you
don't know.
didn't
I
see them or something?
I
think.
Wait, I have a better idea. Are there any shops in the area, like right nearby?
Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
that's a
so
good
you
idea.
guys
Let's go hat shopping.
are- Let's see, so you guys just left this place.
Ruby was just
Gotta
gonna walk
go.
past them confidently.
Yeah,
Go
there
to
are,
a shop would be a good idea to buy something.
there are shops.
Closest one near us, and we just walk in.
Give me a second.
1d20, it's a
Just don't let it be a whorehouse.
1d20, it's a whorehouse. That's a brothel.
Oh, I didn't actually put that in.
Okay, good.
What is that?
Don't worry, the stream's rated mature.
We can go to all the whorehouses we want.
And the
So,
YouTube
it
channel
looks
is not
like-
dedicated to children, so.
No, that's not. Yeah, it looks like the closest thing would be the Far Moon Cafe.
Hey, let's grab
that I
some
have on
lunch.
paper, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe
A
they have no.
sandwich. Get widow sandwiches.
Far
they
Moon
sound
Cafe
cafe, but-
sandwiches.
Is that what they sell? I don't know what they sell at cafes.
Cafes could really sell anything.
Maybe they'll have some pancakes. I didn't get
We're
any this
hoping for
morning.
some.
Sandwiches go good with tea, which cafes usually sell as well.
So you start heading towards this Four Moon Cafe. They continue following you, and they're kind of picking up the pace to catch up to you a little bit. They're not being like super aggressive, like charging after you, but they're trying to get to you. You get into the Four Moon Cafe, and it's a
Oh,
dark.
we have puppies. Are we allowed in?
Huh? Oh, you do
We
have
do-
puppies.
we
Where's
do-
your puppies?
I think we're just holding them.
Yeah,
Just
Good Boy's
holding
holding his like a baby.
One sitting on Ruby's head. They're surface animals. It's fine.
That's a good point. Crap. Okay. Yeah, the waiter. The waiter. He sees you guys walk in. I wanted to clarify what this place looks like. So, it would be dim lighting, I guess, but the sun seeps through the windows anyway. But the lighting is kind of sparse in this cafe. It looks like it's trying to be kept low light, and there's some pretty fancy tables, ish, with candles on each of them, and there's a waiter up front behind one of those desk things. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
In the far back, looks like that's where the kitchen is, and along the walls, there's just a whole bunch of tapestries. As you walk in, though, you're greeted by a. It's just a human, I think. It's just a human.
It's just a human.
I was disappointed. Yes, I know. Anyway, you're greeted by a young lady, like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?" And then she kind of looks at the puppies, like, "Oh, I'm sorry. We don't really allow pets in here."
It's fine. There's.
I can't believe Good Boy has to leave.
What did they
Right.
say about my dog?
Yeah, we do.
I'm pretty sure the dog also counts as a
Right. I think she looks at
They
that.
just not
like,
react.
I don't
the
know what.
dog with the passed out person on his back.
Right? She looks at the dog, the mechanical dog, and she's like, "I'd imagine that's not a pet."
No.
No, not
So I guess that's fine because it doesn't have fur that goes
Good Boy
around.
passes a note that says, "This isn't our pets, it's our babies."
quite.
I'm sorry, I just can't allow it. I could grab a manager, maybe like, he could make an exception, but I'm just doing my job. By this point, the guards walk in
Are
the door
behind us.
right behind.
Okay.
I said we should have brought down the alley.
Now we- Now we run out of the kitchen.
Okay, they're right
Don't allow
behind.
the
No.
puppies.
Do you have back exit for cats?
They're right behind us.
Yeah,
They're
they're
gonna
literally
hear.
right behind you.
I don't want to ask that.
So they're like 2 feet away from you, if even. How far is 2 feet? Whatever. good enough.
They are well within
It's
the
too
person's
close.
face.
2 feet is pretty close. 2 feet's like.
Okay, fine. They're like
They're like breathing down our backs.
they're like 4, maybe 5 feet. They're close. I don't
Okay.
know.
They're just
Anyway.
outside our personal space.
Yeah, pretty much. They just walked out in the door, and you guys aren't that far from the door because you're at the where the waiter is.
Mhm.
So the guy that was leading the way towards you guys, the guard, I should say, he walks up and is like, "Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I guess. I don't know."
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lady and gentlemen.
animals.
I'm sorry. Are you
Oh,
about to
yeah,
start a
there's
show?
only one lady, isn't there?
Yeah.
Are you about to start a show, ladies and gentlemen?
I don't know. Anyway, he walks up and he's like, "Excuse me, but from my understanding, there's a miscommunication with this gentleman here selling you guys pets that don't necessarily belong to him."
Oh. You're gonna take our puppies away?
I'm really pissed if you take away the dogs. Wait.
Is that how suggestion works? I thought it was he didn't know about it.
He doesn't
doesn't-
know.
He doesn't
He
know it was
doesn't know he was
suggested.
suggested. He knows that I convinced him to give us the dogs.
Okay.
So he knows that he gave the dogs away. That's pretty much all it comes down to.
Got it.
I mean, that sounds like his problem, not ours.
I'm sorry.
Are you guys saying this to the guard?
I can't
No,
talk, so no.
How about I say, excuse me, what do you mean? I think we had a very clear understanding of the situation.
I'm sure you did. And I will take care of my companion here accordingly, though those puppies were not his to give away, and we would like them back.
No!
You could discuss with him about the payment arrangements of whatever you did.
And I'm gonna fight you.
And this is how we
You
started
guys knew
fighting
nothing
around.
about this character and just decided to steal his puppies.
We didn't steal them, he gave them to us, okay? Stop saying we stole them.
So he
That's
was-
his problem, not ours.
understanding was that this man clearly could not control the animals and allowed the adult wolves to go on to some rampage. We felt it was necessary to remove them from his custody. How can we guarantee that you will not allow a similar rampage from these puppies once they grow up? We're going to relocate
I
them outside the
understand.
city where they cannot hurt anyone else.
I understand your confusion.
I mean, we were the ones who
Please.
had to take care of the wolves for you.
The situation was under control. We did not ask for help.
Why
Yes,
were
you
we
did.
hired? We literally were hired from town hall, right?
Not
think
by
that's-
us. Whoever sent that was not by us.
I mean, they wouldn't have had to send it if you had it under control.
Wait.
We had it under
Birdfoot-
control.
Birdfoot doesn't.
Gertrude
Frederick
is
does
grabbing a
not
lot of
want his
notes.
baby taken away, and he is pissed.
Kinrich over here, he points to the other guard next to him. Kinrich over here, I had him take care of the other two wolves that that this lousy guard that I for some reason didn't give him a name.
It doesn't matter. You don't like it.
No one likes him. He wasn't supposed to be that important, but anyway, this other guard with the sling on his arm, causing this trouble, letting two of them get out of the house and get away.
Oh, no, it was more than
Kendrick.
two. Wait, we fought four of them, right? Four of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three we had to kill. One we ended up releasing outside of the city.
And we had to catch two. They are in not in custody, but they're taken care of at the moment. Those doors were supposed to stay closed.
They were in tiny cages they were able to break out from. Clearly, this is not someone who can handle these animals. How are we to know that you will actually be able to
How are
maintain
you
them?
to know that I will not just get more guards to arrest you for
Sorry, why would you arrest us? What have we done wrong? What have we done that has broken the law?
you are well
We were given
Those
these
aren't
dogs legally
yours.
and lawfully from the we were given them legally and lawfully, correct? I'm assuming.
from someone that doesn't own them.
That's not really our.
That sounds like
Our
an issue
fault,
between
though.
you and him. That truly sounds like a complaint between the two of you.
No,
Wh-
that's
wh-
not how
why
it
would you have the
works.
right?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Okay, guys,
Literally.
listen for a second. If someone steals an item in real life and just gives it to a friend, that still doesn't belong to them. It belongs to the
Yeah,
original
but it wasn't the person. It wasn't the friend's fault, though. The friend doesn't get arrested for it because it wasn't their fault.
No,
They
it's
didn't
not-
know.
They don't get arrested for having the item. They get arrested for not
I don't think that's how
what's
it
it
works.
called? Insubordination, I guess.
If you buy
From
something from a pawn
justice
shop
and
that
not
turned out
cooperating.
So wait, I'm confused. If Town Hall sent out this reward thing that we
You would
went
have to
and
ask them.
no. I'm saying like if town hall had the flyer or whatever was out, why didn't they already know about it? If it was around and it was for everybody to see, why didn't they know about it? Why didn't they
Town
take
hall knew about it. Okay,
Oh, no, town
you guys
hall-
are
no,
asking
town-
questions that you shouldn't know.
But we're asking them now.
No, your characters shouldn't know the answers to these questions, is what I'm getting at.
Should we not know the answer to the
Could I
question?
Because you're
That's
asking
not-
about the corruption in the city, and you guys aren't
No,
supposed
we're
to know
asking
about it.
about
Okay, you know what?
specifically. That's not what we're asking about. We're asking about why town hall didn't know that the guards
You don't
knew about the
know.
wolves, because the
don't
guard
know.
literally just admitted to knowing about the wolves.
The town hall
Listen-
doesn't know about what the
Please
guard's
stop
doing.
yelling at me. Your characters don't know the reason. You would have to go back and figure it out.
We're not
That's the
asking about the
for
reason. We're
everybody.
not asking about. Oh my god.
You're
Hold up.
asking why they don't know about it. Exactly. I know why. Your characters don't know why yet. Look,
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
it.
do
That's what
this.
we're asking.
I can't do this. I'm just done.
Are you,
I'm done.
are you okay?
We're just asking
I'm just trying
questions.
Yes, you are. You're asking questions and you're just trying to piss me off or something. Cause like,
No, we're not.
No, we're
We're
not.
just trying to play the game.
Wait, we're playing the game. Our
I'm going.
characters are asking the questions, but
Which one of that was a character question?
kind of devolved into chaos, to be honest with you. But
I was just trying to do it as my. You could have just told me that. I didn't know about it. Okay, now I'm nervous and now I'm shaking. So okay. So I was just asking that as a question for me. I just wanted to know that. I didn't need to be yelled at or anything.
I felt like you guys were yelling at me. I'm sorry about that. But
I don't
especially
think anyone was
you,
yelling.
Mantis.
I know Mint is really close to her mic for some reason right now, so it's picking up.
Oh, my
a
mic is
lot louder.
attached to my headphones. I literally can't get any further away.
Her mic is too sensitive right now, so that's why she sounds a lot louder than she is.
Is it? Shit. I'm on my laptop instead of my desktop right now.
So, legally speaking, it is illegal to sell someone else's property without consent.
Yep.
And if it is shown that you were sold somebody else's property by a person who does not own it, you would either likely have to pay a fine or return the item.
So we could just pay the fine. Wait,
So-
where did I...
that doesn't have to be the
That
the
doesn't
case
ha-
in the
that's not
situation.
how
If they want to
the-
say, "We'll arrest you if you don't give it back," they could do that because they
Yes,
can
they
be
can.
whatever
Hold
assholes
up.
they want.
Where do I go to adjust the sensitivity of my mic on this?
If you want to change your microphone sensitivity, go to user settings,
Okay.
voice and video,
Wait,
and
wait.
Oh.
Use the settings.
okay. So you're on Discord, correct?
Oh, Discord. I was going to change my computer settings because I'm pretty sure my Discord settings are fine.
Well, if you want to do it that way too, there. I was just thinking like turning on like voice
Oh.
and stuff.
Oh shit, yeah, hold up. Oh fuck yeah, my sensitivity was way up on that. Wow. Okay. That should be better? Is it better?
I mean, if you're talking about your input sensitivity, then that won't change too much. I was talking about like input volume.
Sorry,
If you
that's what I
lower-
meant, not sensitivity. I used the wrong word, it's volume.
No, it says input sensitivity on Discord.
Yes, on Discord there are two options: input volume and input sensitivity. Your input sensitivity is like if you talk quietly, then it won't pick up on your mic.
okay, hold up.
Input volume is just the volume your
Yeah,
microphone.
input volume should be down. That was all the way up for some reason.
It always is supposed to be. That's natural default.
Yeah. Okay.
Input sensitivity, if you want to raise that, then that all that does is if you talk quietly, then it won't pick up on your microphone. It's good if you have a lot of background noise.
Okay.
So, Ender, do you want to explain the situation just so that way we all have a clear head on it?
So
what
these
we know.
guards walk in to talk to you, asking for the puppies back, explaining that the other guard next to him that has the cast on, or whatever it's called, wasn't in the right to sell you those puppies because they weren't his.
If they've
And
got
they have no idea, they seem to have no idea that they were given to you for free.
okay, so if they have legal obligation or whatever, since they have guards, I'm gonna say yes. Legally speaking, they can choose either we have to pay a fine in order to get them, or we would have to return them and be arrested, or he can just give them away. But it has to be the owner's choice.
That is in the U.S. This is
This guy's
Belway.
legal doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Legal
is
doesn't
Belway.
matter.
We
They're
have-
telling us to give them the puppies, and
Do we
And
have
it-
the laws for Belway? I don't know. I don't think so.
Basically, we do what they tell us. That's the situation.
Ender, I'm
So-
gonna ask you this, just like out of character, because all of our characters would know the answer to this. But is that how the legal system works in Belway?
Every
City would probably be different.
yeah, every city's different.
This city then.
Think
L-
feudal Japan or medieval Europe.
Okay, so can I have? How many of them are there? There's the guy in the sling. There's a person we're talking to. There's another one as well.
Yeah, there's 3 guards total. There's the one talking to you. There's one just kind of staying quiet to the side, and then there's the one in the sling that you guys know about, who just kind of looks ashamed and is looking down.
The one talking to us. Does he seem like a boss? Kind of like
Yes.
okay.
He seems like a higher up.
All right. So he's explaining this, and I want to say, I understand you've been put in this very difficult position,
Oh no.
but I really do think that you need to work this out with your own man. He has
Oh,
sold us
no.
these puppies, and you should let us just leave with them. We are their owners now. And I'm going to cast suggestion.
Of course.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I can't not.
I'm not sure if that's even reasonable though.
Yeah, that's why it's like suggestion is
In
kind
his
of...
eyes, that would not be reasonable because he was not. It was not his choice to even sell them. So
Asking-
in his eyes,
so-
they would belong to
So to
him.
give you an idea about what's unreasonable, asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do something obviously harmful, like those things end the spell.
Or to keep them from doing their job.
No.
I would say they have
Maybe
to have a reason to willingly go through with it.
I
If
mean,
it's
you guys
not
don't
that
know the
Oh,
current
then I
situation.
think it would be possible.
Oh, I get what you mean. Okay.
Do you want me to? Do you want to take away the spell from me? Cause gotta use it if I have it.
I'm just trying
What's
to.
the save again?
Oh, it's a wisdom save.
19.
Okay, he won.
Oh.
So no, he's not convinced.
I'm gonna miss my puppy so much.
Yeah, I guess we
So,
could give him the dogs.
Logically speaking, you could ask if you could just pay for them, but that's your.
I don't think that's on the cards right now.
Well, through all that.
Good one
shit-
asked if you can visit the puppy later. With a slip of paper, of course.
I was really hoping you guys would try and just persuade them about something or make a deal rather than argue with the DM themselves.
I'm sorry about that, Ender.
He's not convinced, and he kind of just wants the puppies.
Okay. Well, I'm asleep, so I can't do anything.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
But then again, I also don't agree with keeping them.
Right?
Okay. I mean, if you guys don't have any other
It's not my
ideas,
fault you're a puppy hater, so.
No, I'm not a puppy hater. I just think if we're not going to be using them for food, both a waste of resources and two,
What do you mean using them for food?
Puppies
you
are
mean like
too small
hunting?
for food.
to eat them.
You mean for hunting or to eat? What the fuck? Yeah, you're a puppy hater. They could be used for food later, like when they help us hunt. When they're adults.
Which would be years from now. Which
No, it wouldn't. Dogs age very fast.
either way, we're still going to be the ones who have to feed them and keep them safe. It would be rather hard to.
Does this
Ad-
conversation even matter?
I don't know. I don't know
They're
why we're
pets.
having
That's
an
what we
argument.
do with pets.
I don't know why we're having an argument with a passed out person.
Anyway.
That's an idea. I guess I'll just hand over my puppy. It's sad.
Yeah, Good Boy still asked him if he could visit his puppy later. The puppy. He doesn't say his,
You-
he says the puppy.
You write that out and show him?
Yeah, he writes if he could visit the puppy later.
I'll let you know about that one.
You get them for free and then you lose them. GG.
Hey, just imagine how much more complicated it would have been if you guys actually paid for them.
And
I don't-
imagine how
In that case, I would have demanded my damn money back.
care for them.
That's
We
just what
did-
you do with pets. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess Big Boy very sadly hands the puppy over. He looks
Right.
crushed.
He takes one of them, and the other guard that's just been quiet the whole time takes two. Thank you for your cooperation. We really appreciate it. We'll make sure this doesn't happen
Big Boy
again.
is so sad.
Did
So,
Ruby hand hers?
when this entire thing was going on, Ruby would have been watching from the back.
You
Where
have a
did
puppy too, what do you
Where
mean?
did the guards' attentions? Where were they at? The entire tense situation.
Is Ruby gonna
What?
one of them?
I'm
Wait, you-
sorry, I don't understand the question, DK.
So,
Where are all the
all this was going down. Where was the guards' attention? Ruby would have been paying attention to that.
Where were the guards' attention at?
Where were they focused?
Focused, John, yeah.
They. Okay, so I guess make a insight check.
Ooh.
It's not that high of a one, but
18.
so the one that gave you guys the puppies, he's trying to he looks like he has to follow them, but he's trying to he's looking down, trying to be like, I'm not here, let's not worry about it, don't pay attention to me, kind of thing. The guard in charge, he's like fully eye contact focused on whoever he's talking to in order to try and fix the situation.
When
The
danger
guard
is
that's not
won.
saying anything, he's just kind of keeping an eye on all of you guys.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Okay, Ruby begrudgingly gives a puppy.
Yeah, I thought so. You were trying to run away with him.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, Ruby would try to do that.
Right?
It's
She
not
likes
a safe
puppies.
place. It's not a safe place.
But yeah, he gives, he reach out his hand and he's like, thank you very much. What's your name? And looks over you guys.
Oh, the group's name?
Yeah.
Do you ever pick one? I don't think so.
Deviants and dumbasses.
You're asleep.
Ruby takes a sleep person. No.
As he says, deviants and dumbasses in his sleep.
Right? I mean, he might just be looking for individual names.
We don't have a name. Reveal would say.
You don't have a name. None of you have a name.
Oh, you meant our. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant the adventuring group. I'm Emma.
I'm a Vlad Castor.
Emma Flag Gatul.
No, I'm that. No, I'm Vlad Castor.
Oh,
What are you talking about, Emma?
Alright, Emma, nice to meet you. Flag Castor, nice to meet you. Looks at the rest of you. No
Dots
one else
takes
answers.
science.
Snake lady, or snake person, got it. Bird boy, that I'd imagine can't talk. And
Wow,
who's
you
the
got
sleeping
it.
guy? Sleeping guy have a name?
Oh, Sneepy Baby.
All I can think of is Raul.
Oh,
right.
yes,
It's Raul.
Raul?
Yes.
no, we never got clear how to pronounce it. I think it's Raoul.
Raul?
Raul.
Well, my name is Simon Trace. You could call me Lieutenant Trace. If you need anything, or if you have any questions about how the situation went down with the puppies and how they end up going about or where they end up going, you could usually find me at the guard station. I have my own office there.
Is Lieutenant Head Guard or never mind. She wouldn't ask that. You're fine.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a good
One
day.
thing. Oh,
He walks out, the guy in the sling, he's still doing what he's doing, has his head down. The third one, he kind of like keeps an eye on you a little bit longer, he like does a quick look over as he walks out.
Bird Boy is just gonna be sad the rest of forever now.
okay. Now we can
Never
get
know
back.
happiness again. That's not true. He'll get over it at some point. But
And you guys are still in the, what was this? Fire Mountain Cafe.
Yeah.
Well- we're allowed to get coffee now that we don't have pets.
Yeah,
Do you have pancakes?
we do have pancakes, yes.
I'll take the lot.
Woo!
No, that's not okay. No, I'll just take one.
You want all of them? No, just a plate each, please.
I'll just have a plate.
Alright, fair enough.
Just a plate, no food.
Yeah.
Right,
You're asleep.
exactly. Let me write down how much all of this costs because I keep forgetting.
We should have left town earlier.
We really should have.
Should have just booked it.
I mean, we can get them back, or maybe we could. There's probably a pet shop here, right? We could just get new puppies.
Dire wolves?
Just
Yeah,
actual
probably-
puppies.
Probably not dire wolves, but puppies.
Or maybe we could get like fully grown dogs so that they could actually hunt for us.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to find that.
technically you
How
kind
do
of
I-
already have a hunter, but you know, whatever.
Manage extras.
I guess we
Remove
don't
my
need
baby
any-
dire wolf.
I guess we don't need milk anymore.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
so
need
we
milk
got all this
anymore.
milk. What do we do with the milk?
Oh, did
didn't
we
buy
already
all
buy
the
the
milk.
milk?
No, we only bought like.
Oh, we
the
didn't
serving.
get it right. Yeah. We could get actual dogs instead of puppies.
I mean, we want puppies.
Yeah.
So, how many people are eating at the moment, or is it all three of you? Not.
Is it all of you guys?
I'm getting
Ruby
pancakes.
is.
How long has this ordeal gone for?
Too long.
About 5 minutes.
No, I mean like.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
all?
we just ate breakfast.
Yeah. Well, they just brought us random meat dish. I wanted pancakes.
Hold
Birdboy
on.
was very happy with that random meat dish, and so he's not hungry. So.
I just noticed like Antares hasn't eaten a single thing in like 3 days.
It's fine. He's fine.
Is there a
They're
starvation
sleeping.
effect? I'm pretty sure
No.
there's
Can I
a
swap him away?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
This will be fine.
So it looks like each plate of pancakes would probably run about 2 silver pieces. I'd imagine pancakes are cheap, and
Sure.
so
I just paid-
whoever decides to get pancakes, you know, you could check that off.
Yeah,
I
I did.
Oh, and I have to remove the dire wolves from my
Yeah.
like items.
You put that in items?
So I used to use the app. There's only one section that's equipment, and that's where you
Oh.
put things that
Well,
you
no.
have.
I know there's at least
don't-
the extras.
D&D Beyond.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Alright, so you guys have your pancakes. Now what?
Would that be fatigued if you're starved?
Don't give me another fatigue level.
Oh,
I know. I want to specifically go get another weapon.
Another weapon?
Yes.
Sure, we can go to a blacksmith. Is there a
Can
certain
Antares
type
just
you're
wake
looking
up
for?
and turn blacksmith?
I was hoping to find some sort of armor myself.
I was gonna go for. I don't know how to pronounce it technically. What is it? Rapier? Is that it?
A rapier?
Rapier.
Yeah, that word.
Really?
Yeah.
Have a fun.
Possibly
fun
sell an extra sword that I have that I don't
Ah.
necessarily
I-
use.
Would not have thought of Doxus as a quick and nimble type.
No,
Sure.
Oh yeah, doesn't rapier use...
I looked at. Yeah, it does. I don't know what that means though.
That means you use your dexterity instead of strength for it.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
What's your dexterity?
It would be the
The plus.
mod, right?
I mean, it's still at the moment. No, wait. I'm confused. I usually I switch between the app and the site.
It's
So
+3.
yeah, so it's the same as the short sword, except just the different dice.
Oh.
Finesse is your choice of strength or dexterity. Rapiers are finesse weapons.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you would
So
not
is
have
a-
proficiency with it, no.
Wait,
I
you're
would
looking
not
for a
have-
rapier?
No, you do have proficiency.
I
with it.
do.
You have proficient with martial weapons and simple weapons.
Yeah.
Really, any weapon you're proficient with. That's the
Oh.
cool thing about rangers. They're meant to fight.
Ruby just pulls out her rapier and just passes it to Doxus.
Wait, what's your weapon?
Ruby?
Yeah.
She has a lot of weapons right now. She should not go to a guard post. She has 2 separate crossbows, 2 daggers, and a rapier right now.
So you just handing over your melee weapon?
She's better off with dual daggers than the rapier.
Alright.
She does not use a rapiers.
Yeah, that seems to be a thing with rogues, but
Do you want money in return?
Ah, you're fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
the
I mean,
money.
you can make more use out of this than I can.
take the money.
But why?
Never been in a situation like this.
It's
Aw.
friendly friend gift.
Aw.
Doxus has never had a friend. That's sad.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Wow, low blow.
Okay, I guess. Do you want a short sword?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Then I still need to sell one.
Okay. You can go to the blacksmith and sell it.
Unless Ant wants him for what, metal? But he's asleep, so.
We can go and get the furs, even though we lost the dogs.
That is true.
Yeah, you guys haven't
And
picked that up
beef
yet.
jerky.
And
Small
the
amounts of beef jerky.
We can
You
still
could
grab
eat
the
my
wolf
jerky now that
jerky.
you don't have a dog.
Yeah, we could actually eat it without feeling weird.
Alright, you guys get over to the butcher area
Yep.
and pick up your fur and jerky just fine. A small amount of jerky, like you guys agreed.
Should
We
we,
just
just,
wanted
and-
to
should we just throw everything in his bags while he sleeps? I mean, he's probably gonna use it.
for the furs. I suppose he could use a blanket, can't he?
I thought you guys had a plan for that.
What?
Did we have a plan for the
The
furs?
furs?
Make it
No.
into something.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Just-
I mean, right now. So right now they're literally just like furs cut off of the bodies. They're not
Yeah.
like tanned or prepared for blankets or coats or anything. It's just like raw.
That's fine.
Okay, enter as add fur to your sheet.
Are we putting it on Antis while he's asleep?
Yep.
Just raw with the meat still? Well, I guess
You
the
take
meat
it
is
to, like, a
raw
leather-
at least, but
Okay, we
They're
don't need to
made-
put it on
like,
the
we're,
sheet
we're
yet.
just gonna lay it on Antis while he's sleeping.
I mean, if we aren't leaving town, we can pass it off to someone to tan.
A leather worker.
Yeah,
I have leatherworker tools.
he's asleep.
Really? Wait, we would probably know that then.
Oh yeah, wait,
Okay.
wait.
We will just save it for you to work with.
Yeah,
Just,
just
put it on
the sheet.
Antis while he's sleeping and he'll get to it when he wakes up.
We blanket him in probably
Gross.
gross
Gross.
fur.
Okay, so
Oh no.
what's the value of the wolf fur?
Um.
Oh crap.
How much wolf fur? We had 3 wolves, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
skinned
3
3
wolves
wolves. So
worth.
how much fur as well?
See, Ender, I think that's what you were forgetting when you were asking earlier.
There's no way I could be prepared for all this value stuff.
There's
Exactly
no
right.
way.
This is ridiculous.
A single wolf pelt is worth 47 gold pieces.
Ooh.
So you guys have 3 of them. So yeah.
Do we want to sell them, or I thought we just wanted to keep them? They're cool.
That's
Yeah, I thought you guys were keeping them.
I wanted to keep them.
I don't know why we're getting the value for it, but sure.
I want to make sure I have all the information I may need.
An unconscious
Okay.
person wants to know.
Yes.
All right, so
How much weight?
we want.
Weigh?
Oh yeah, that's important. That one's actually important.
Wait, what?
That's all important.
Guys, we can-
Wait.
It's guys. It's fine. We can carry them.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay,
Okay.
weight 0.
There's nothing.
You don't need to get bogged down by little details. Like how much does your gold cost?
Enter,
Wait.
just type 0 for that.
Done.
So I wanted to see if I could get some armor.
Oh, sure.
You guys could find a blacksmith and leather worker, what else? This is the guard or the city armory. You don't know if they'll actually hand out anything. Where you guys going?
Probably a leather worker? Isn't that what mages wear? Leather? Or silk? A silk worker?
I don't think silk will help you.
Why are you a silk worker?
Wait, isn't that
I
what?
mean,
Isn't that what?
That thought
wizards wear?
process. Perfect.
I mean, sure, that might be what mages wear, but silk doesn't actually protect you.
I don't know. I'm not a wizard
Actually-
either.
Actually, upon investigation, I have no armor proficiencies.
Oh.
Wait, can I have the shield? I think anyone can use a shield, right?
I think whether you're
Uh,
proficient in shields is actually also in. Oh wow, clerics are proficient in shields.
Oh.
Okay, then I don't think I can use anything.
Clerics are proficient in all types of armor, apparently.
I mean, we
Do you
can
have to be
stop.
proficient to have it, or no? Or
You can have
So-
it.
If there's a big problem. If you wear an armor that you're not proficient in, it means that you have disadvantage at everything and cannot cast spells.
oh,
that's
Oh my
pretty bad for mages or
Yeah.
spellcasters. Yeah.
Pretty shitty.
I think we know why.
I don't know how to function in this lever.
I
He
think
can apparently wear heavy armor if he wants to, which
I
is
thi-
wild to me.
we know why wizards wear silk. It's less about
Yeah.
work and more about
He
comfort.
can't wear armor.
We have to be really like loosey goosey over here.
Also,
mean,
I was like,
If
Inda,
you- If you're gonna get
what's up?
stabbed,
I was looking at my equipment, and I just realized the armor that Bird Boy has on is a medium armor, and apparently makes him disadvantage in stealth.
I
I
have
didn't
that.
realize that before, so next time we do
Yeah,
a
a
stealth
lot
roll
of
for
you
him, he has
guys actually have that.
disadvantage.
I don't think you guys have been doing much stealth lately,
Well,
though.
we did do a stealth roll for Bird Boy before, I think, and I didn't realize that then, so
Buy some new
You
armor.
did?
just
what
for
did we
next
do with
time.
Bert? Oh yeah,
I
the
like
house.
this armor,
The
though.
house that we burnt down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
You probably
fine. No
won't
one was
steal
in
this
there.
one.
No,
Oh, you know, for the future.
no one was in there, so we're fine.
Yeah.
You probably
Okay.
won't really be very interested in stealthy in any way. So it's fine.
Okay, so if I can't get armor, how about are there any like we've been walking around a few different times. Have I noticed anywhere that looks like magic-y? Like it might have healing potions?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea to grab.
Make a perception check.
Unless the healing potion's very
Good.
expensive.
Yeah.
Depends on the type. Normally the small ones aren't too bad.
The money.
I mean, we do have 274 gold for the most part each, minus the unconscious
God.
guy.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen
Uh,
anything.
I guess you
I don't think
don't.
I've seen
Oh, dude.
Can I ask like the waitress or somebody while we're still in this cafe?
Sure. Or does she know anything,
No.
Ender?
I'm trying to figure out what a waitress know about
Travel.
a magic
About the
place.
surrounding location?
I mean, you know, like stores that exist in your town sometimes. Like, oh yeah, there's that place that's weird. We don't go there.
It's also a really big city.
No places in DC.
What?
I live near DC.
So you guys are here,
I mean,
and
Town.
that's over. Yeah, I'd say he probably knows. What she? Yeah, it was a she. Yeah, she points you out, or points you in the direction of kind of a hut-looking place. It's an interesting little. It's definitely different than the rest of the buildings.
Ooh, okay.
And it's called. Looking at the wrong names.
I will be right back.
I actually don't have a name for it. One second. Why don't I have a name for this? I should have known you guys would go here.
Wait, where are we going? I wasn't paying
You guys are
attention.
going to like a magic shop.
Oh, okay. That
Not
makes
a
sense.
magic shop, but
I mean, if you can't think of a name, it could be Gnome Depot. Remember that?
It
That
could
was
be,
fun.
Bud Weaker
Right.
Brewery? Definitely
What's a
non-sponsored.
magic pun? What's a magic pun of Home Depot?
Gnome Depot.
Well, that's not necessarily magic. That's just a race, isn't it?
No, it's just a gnome thing, but it's
Yeah.
That's
Think of
racist.
something specific. I'm trying to think of something specifically magic related.
fine.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm sorry.
The Knight's Enchantment.
Yeah, that's a
That works
nice
for me.
one.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Crap.
Like it.
How did you come up with that on the spot? I would have freaked out.
A lot of
I
research on
think
the
you did
spot.
freak out.
Okay.
I'm writing it down so I don't forget it.
Dennis?
Did anybody else want to ask for directions for anywhere else? We'll go afterwards.
I need a place to sell stuff. Other than that,
A pawn
Oh.
shop of sorts?
Pawn shops are pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
If you're trying to sell magic weapon or magic stuff, well, you're going to a magic-y place.
Are you trying to sell magic items? I didn't think we had any.
no.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh
just
yeah,
want
you guys kind of missed out on all your magic items.
Wait a second.
Give us time!
Ender,
Oh yeah.
if I were to enchant something and then sell it,
And then take the cannon off.
Mm, I don't know about that, man,
That sounds.
because it goes away.
but they wouldn't know that.
Okay,
They would probably be able to tell, like, they know magic shit.
yeah, I'm sure they would be able to tell.
Well, no, if you sell it to someone who doesn't know magic shit.
How common are artificers?
Just sell it to a regular person.
Yeah, sell it to a regular person that doesn't know magic.
So, magic people tend to have a way of identifying things.
Identify
That's why we go to someone who doesn't have magic.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you would probably have to find someone that doesn't know magic
And have
to
money
buy
for
a magic
item.
item.
We're gonna scam someone.
Oh
But-
god. Can,
Yeah, you really would be just trying to scam someone and
can we not get kicked out and banned from the largest city in the
We don't have to do it here.
Okay,
I think we
so
so a pawn shop and a magic shop. Anything
So-
else?
which one are you going to first?
Ender.
Yeah?
With the wolf fur, if it's like tanned and prepared and all that, would it value more?
Not selling it, we were keeping it.
I don't know.
Well, you
We
gave
were
it to
gonna
me.
make blankets.
Yeah, we're just keeping them. It's not that big. It doesn't matter.
We don't need to know the value
D-
until we're selling it. If we sell it. Because every little town is going to buy stuff at a different price. It might be 50 gold's worth of fur, but a small town would probably buy it for 5 gold. While a big city might do more.
Okay, so the wolf pelt is 47, but
Oh, Andy, you don't have to.
You don't have to do this, really. It really doesn't matter.
Anyway.
I thought we were just turning it into blankets for ourselves.
I mean, I
Yeah.
might. I just want to know, like,
You didn't get them. They don't belong to you. You're just holding on to them while you're in
put it in my backpack without my consent.
Yeah, we didn't put it in your backpack. We put it on you.
You're just draped in them.
They're your blankets right now. They're gross, but they're your blankets.
It depends if I can even make something out of them. That's why I want to know their value.
I'm sure you can figure out how to make them into something.
If you can't, then we keep them as blankets.
I mean, a blanket seems pretty easy to make.
I mean, you don't really have to make something into something for it to be a blanket. You could just use it as one.
Yeah.
Well, you have to. We would have to like.
We might want to clean them first, or tan
Exactly,
them.
you have to-
We didn't clean them before putting them on into us.
you have to like treat the leather so that it will actually like preserve, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
fine.
I can only find leather armor though.
Oof.
Wait. Wait. I found something. Maybe I found something. Okay, so leather is usually 12 silver pieces. This is a different kind of leather. It's probably
When-
about 2 gold pieces or something. Well, hold on. This doesn't make any sense.
Price
Yeah.
the price of the pelt probably was the price of it already like I don't remember the word processed essentially, like not raw right off the animal. That's already like the final price.
Okay, fair enough.
Right. Okay, so we're going to a magic shop.
Yes, please.
Okay, to the magic shop.
Alright, you go over to Knight's Enchantment. You walk in. There's a dwarf there. I know magic dwarfs are so rare.
Like he's the shopkeeper.
Yeah, there's a dwarf there. He's kind of tinkering with things, and you look
Oh,
around the room, and there's like hanging kind of cages and vials. A lot of them with live animals in them. There's like a serpent in one of the cages. In a jar, there's like these squishy balls that look like they're moving.
Doxus, is that your friend?
Very funny.
I'm gonna be
There's,
eaten.
I'm
there's
just
also
imagining
a
that
jar
note
of
being passed.
spiders.
ooh, jar of spiders.
Other than the animals, or quote unquote animals, critters, there's a whole bunch of jars on shelves and other
Are there any
things kind of
eyeballs?
scattered around that are pretty hard to identify.
Are there any jars of eyeballs?
Well,
What?
there was that jar of like gooey like balls that are bouncing around that you can't really tell what they are.
Why do you want a jar of eyeballs?
I don't, but that's usually what you find in magic places, right? A jar of eyeballs.
I have a stack of
Immediate-
eyeballs. Does that count?
Yeah.
Anyway, you as you walk in, this dwarf looks at you. Is like, "Oh, hello, welcome." He has this like spectacle thing. You know, one of those spectacles you put on your head and it like zooms in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like watchmakers wear.
Yeah. He has one of those, and it's like zoomed all the way out towards you guys.
You must be
And he's
huge.
like, "Hey, welcome. What can I do you for?"
Oh my good man, we are in the we are in the neighborhood looking for some health potions if you happen to have any for sale.
Oh, health potions. Yeah. What kind? How many would you like?
What do you have available? What are the prices? We're still shopping around.
So we have about 3 greater healing potions on us right. Oh, hold on.
I
Yeah,
feel like that's
yeah.
good.
3 greater healing potions. About. Ooh, looks like we have about 15 left of the minor healing potions.
Holy shit.
Unless
and-
there was something else you were looking for.
What are the prices for those? That sounds like a good start.
So the basic healing potions run about 50 gold pieces each.
I knew it.
One
That's pretty
second.
standard.
I don't remember greater healing potions.
I knew that shit is expensive.
Probably like 250. They're normally a lot.
They are. Crap! That doesn't tell me.
Crap.
Okay, 1 second.
They're crap.
Your healing potions are crap.
Great.
Okay, we'll head to the next door.
Basic is 15.
Okay, now you
yes,
have
I
to
know
leave because you insulted my
that.
healing potions.
It was a joke.
Greater healing potion is. No.
Basic is
Okay.
2d4, right?
Hold.
Basic, I think, was 2d4.
Yeah, sounds right.
Ooh.
Greater healing potion.
Ooh.
Oh my
2d4.
gosh, none of these places are actually telling me.
Cost?
Yeah. Oh, it is 100 gold pieces.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very affordable compared to what I was expecting.
That's
what's the greater
so
healing
weird. I
potion
thought it was a
healing?
lot more.
Too.
So a greater healing potion is 4d4 plus 4. There's a potion of superior healing, which is 8d4 plus 8 for
Hey, that's the one I'm thinking of. Is that one like insanely expensive?
500. And then potion of supreme healing, 10d4 plus 20, 1350.
Yeah, maybe those are what I'm thinking of.
Yikes.
Okay, wait. So we have. So there's a small one for 50, and then there's a slightly bigger one for 100.
The greater healing potion for 100?
Yeah, so you said right.
How many are you getting?
I would like one each, please.
Oh, one of each. Okay. So here you go. One minor and one greater. Alright,
I really wanted to hear one minor and one major.
You as well? Okay.
No!
Here you go.
That's not what I meant.
Sorry.
I wanted to hear you say one minor, one major.
Oh.
It just would have been nice on the ears.
Okay,
So
can I
it's
get
40
the minor healing potions one more time? How much for the do they heal? 2d4 plus what?
2d4 plus 2,
And the greater?
44 plus 4.
Okay.
While we're here, do you have any interesting scrolls or magical objects?
Ooh, scrolls. Yes. Let me look in the back real quick. Actually, is there anything specific you're looking for?
We're just shopping around right now. Do you have any categories I could pick from? I don't understand.
Oh, crap. You jerk.
Oh, I don't know. I'm legitimately like, I don't know.
Hold on one second.
I can only cast at the second level. Does that help?
What are the types? Divination and...
Oh man, there's a divination and illusion and I don't know what
here we
sort.
go, I found it. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusionary, necromancy, and transmutation.
Which one is the fire one?
Oh,
Probably. I could look. I have a lot of evocation. What about
makes sense.
about your evocation? Perhaps enchantment. That one's a fun category as well.
Okay, one second. You looking for only spells, to second level or lower?
Yes, those are the ones I would be most equipped with.
Okay.
I don't really remember how using spell scrolls works. I don't know if it matters, but it probably does.
You don't remember how scrolls work?
I don't think we ever really used scrolls very much.
So they're pretty much like you get a spell that's one-time use. It doesn't use up a spell slot or something. It's like spell for money, pretty much.
So it doesn't matter your spell level. Or does it matter your spell level? That's what I meant. I don't know that. But it probably does. Let's just
I
assume
don't
it is.
think it matters,
maybe-
but
Well, it'd be weird to bust out a scroll and like suddenly I can do a 9th level
So-
spell.
the higher the spell level, the more rare it is, and the more expensive it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Then it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, I don't have that much money, so second level or lower is fine.
So I'm looking at the cost of spell or scrolls right now, and what I'm seeing is common is 50 through 100 gold pieces, uncommon is 100 and 500, and then rare and blah 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 blah. So I gotta try and figure out what's considered common, uncommon, rare, very rare, or legendary.
Hold on, I guess I had that up. Okay, wait, you don't have. Okay, I was under the impression you had like a shop generator that would tell you random things it has. Like, do you want that? That would be something helpful for you, maybe.
Sure, but
I thought
I
I gave
was
you that
just
before.
trying to figure out the cost.
Celeste, if you can,
Their
post that
cost.
in the.
I did.
If you get the chance, post that
Shop
in the
generator.
DM resources. I didn't realize that existed.
Oh yeah, I was trying to look for it earlier, but I couldn't find it because I didn't know where it was.
Okay, so here. I guess I'll post it in the DM resources. Okay. Yeah, so you put in the like a scribe. Scribe is what they call for spell scrolls, and then you pick the location type if it's a large city or a hamlet or whatever, and then it'll pick up some random ones for you. It says all the things you need.
Okay.
You can always re-roll and like do it again if the first batch you get you don't like, but that way you're not looking through the entire list of all spells.
Yeah.
That would I didn't think that's what you were doing. I didn't mean for that.
Well, no, I wasn't looking through a list of all the spells. I was trying to figure out how to figure out the cost of them. So I'm just trying to figure out which one's considered common.
I think that one's first level or lower. Let me see.
Well, so what I have up right now is 3 separate categories. Wait a minute.
Common
Oh
is
no, I see it. I see it. So
common is cantrips in first
cantrip
level.
1 is common. Second level through 3 is uncommon. Okay, I see it now. Alright, so you're looking for evocation and enchantment, right?
Yes. If that makes it any easier for you looking through your supply.
Crap. Second level or lower. Oh. There's minor illusion. So,
They have prestidigitation, which is very similar.
oh yeah, that is similar.
Really is.
Oh, dang it, this scribe thing,
Random
how
one
do I
didn't work.
re-roll this?
I think you just have to reload the page.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, dang it.
that's what I used to do.
There we go. I figured it out.
Hey.
Wow.
But then I need to, like, look up what these are as well. Tongues? Ooh.
No, this website is great if you just want random locations and stuff in it because it gives you everything.
Oh, I hear stuff.
Oh, bad echo. Oh, bad echo.
Yep.
Emily!
Trying to look for evocation
It's
spells.
definitely coming from you.
All these evocation spells are very high level.
Emily!
Can you get a mute?
Emily!
I'm fucking trying.
Okay. You didn't say anything.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so heroism. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second.
Okay. Okay. Inlay, just giving you a heads up. I muted you. You should be able to unmute yourself when you fix it.
Not muted, but okay.
Hmm?
Oh,
What?
oh, beautiful. You muted him personally, not like overall.
Oh,
I think it's
really?
better though. I don't hear it anymore.
Oh no, I don't want to. Okay, no, I don't want to. Oh shoot, I thought I was doing an admin overall mute. Okay, unmuted. I meant to do a server mute, not a personal mute. Whoops.
This has been an interesting session.
Okay, so on the
Okay, now it's
with
a
the
server mute.
scrolls, you got
He can unmute
choice
himself.
of firebolt. You got what were the other two I said? I think it was minor illusion and heroism.
Oh, heroism? I don't know
Yeah,
that one.
heroism. Let's see. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. At the start of each of its turns, when the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from the spell.
Hmm.
It
That's
is a first level enchantment spell.
it's not terrible.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Hmm. How much would it be?
That one would run about. It's a common, right? Yeah, so it would be about 75 gold pieces.
All right, I'll take it.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Alright.
I can see in the dark.
Alright. Wait, that
Okay.
wasn't too.
That's almost all of my gold gone. Perfect.
That is an evocation. I can't believe light is an evocation. Anyone else? Wait, who else bought potions?
I think she was the only one.
Thought Bird Boy was here.
Yeah.
Maybe no.
Do I buy a potion?
Wait, Ruby, you didn't buy anything?
I'm going to say I'll buy, because I probably should. I'll finish this spreadsheet later to figure out the best price. For now, I'll buy 50. Fuck it. I'll buy one greater, one minor. That's gonna hurt my wallet.
One greater, one minor? Okay.
Yep.
That'll run you about 150.
150. She passes it over.
Thank you. Good doing business with you. I still have one more greater healing potion. Any runners up?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Thank you for your business. Come by anytime.
Greater and potion of healing.
And somebody wanted to sell weapons, right?
I just wanted to sell an extra sword. I didn't want it.
Okay. Yeah, did we get directions to like a pawn shop?
Yeah, you could find a pawn shop pretty easily. There's probably like 5 of them in the city. What kind of sword is it? It's just one of those old swords you found on the Scorpio clan, right?
No, I had 2 short swords to begin with, so I just
Oh,
wanted to
you
sell one
got
of them.
2 short swords. Okay, so it's just a regular short sword. Hold
Yeah.
on a second. So sword 5e. Cost. Alright, you get over there and present the short sword and say, okay, yeah, we'll buy that for. How does 8 gold pieces sound?
I'm sorry, you cut off. What happened? Where'd he go?
Yeah, we'll buy that short sword from you. How does 8 gold pieces sound?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, here you go. Thank you very much.
So do we want to try and get the dogs back? or find a new pet shop with new dogs.
I'm curious how you plan on getting the dogs back.
I don't have a plan at this point. I was just reading the room.
Well, I did ask them if I could visit my puppy, and they didn't
You
give
did,
me.
yes.
And they just said they'll see about it.
They told us where we could find
Yeah,
the
we
guy.
could go to talk to the guy and
What was
ask if
his
we could visit.
Maybe we should give him some time since we
I
talked
want my
to him
puppy.
less than an hour ago.
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
Do we have one to stay in the city for that long?
I don't know if I want to stay here.
Yeah.
I mean, there is one more stop we could make. Not. There is one more stop we could make.
Is Inlay coming back or no?
I'm not sure.
That's a good question.
He does know he was server muted, right?
Uh,
I think
I
he
feel-
did
Because I can't tell if he just left
Oh,
or...
he did leave.
Because he didn't get to participate last week, and it seems like
Wait.
he might not be able to participate at least most of the game this week.
Wait,
I think
why did he
that's
completely
because the
leave?
echo.
I assume that so, but still, I feel bad.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't notice is the streamer mode muting everything. What happened?
I noticed that he just left, that's all. He was there for a second, then he was gone.
I'm
he-
pretty sure he muted because of the echo, and then he ended up leaving.
He's offline too, but I don't know. Maybe he's restoring his computer.
He might be, yeah.
He's still inside the roll 20.
Oh, the not.
Well, you can still exit out of Roll20 and still be there.
Oh, you can?
You can
Yeah.
restart your computer and still be in Roll20?
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, something just happened. I don't know what just happened.
Like, you can still, if he was using, like, his phone or something, that would keep it up.
Oh, which
Yeah.
vault is
'Cause it's
the
just on a
first
tab.
notification? And no, I'm done.
This
with
session
stuff.
is,
Oh, he is there.
something.
This section is having
This
a little
mess.
difficulties.
I'm tired.
He's in
We
chat.
could all,
Okay,
Maybe.
so
we could always just hurry up and then get out of the city temporarily on...
We could come
Well-
back later to see the puppies after whatever.
Oh, but what if they've opened their eyes and we didn't have
I guarantee you they probably did not.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be going that long.
I don't know how long we're leaving for.
yeah, who knows?
Okay, he's having a lot of computer issues right now.
Ooh, yeah.
We'll just leave and... Why are we
Before,
leaving?
before,
Did we
we,
get
Doesn't Ruby have to get
Oh,
something?
yes, we did.
before we go,
I'm so tired.
we do have one more thing we can do in this city, at least.
Oh, yeah, Ruby had a thing, right?
I think something poison, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is she gonna...
Something
Is she
along
bringing
those
that
lines.
up?
Are we still in the shop? Is the guy listening right over?
I'd say you guys could walk out of the
Okay,
shop.
we're walking around now. That's a lot safer
Just
than just
walk around
talking
and
about
see.
poison in the middle of a shop. I think Ruby is going to be looking for the birds on the wall.
Is she gonna
Birds.
mention
Okay.
that
Yes,
she's
the
Make
birds on the wall.
another, did I do investigation or perception last time?
I think perception was last time.
I guess do perception again then.
1d20 plus perception is 0. Out of curiosity, what is my investigation? 11. Okay, that's not great.
Does anyone want to help him or her?
Well, is she...
You want to
Anyone
explain what we're
see
looking for?
Any birds on the walls? I'm not seeing any
So,
right now.
If anyone has proficiency with perception, you could give her advantage and she could roll again.
Oh, you can't just give her advantage.
Only if you are proficient.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm not, so it's...
I think
Anybody proficient?
Doxus is.
I'd imagine someone is.
And
I do
we
have a
all just said
question.
fuck
So
it.
Yeah.
the app says I am, but the site says I'm not.
What?
I've been using the app, but
Okay. There's probably been a disconnect with something about your character, like the background and stuff, where something was supposed to give you a thing that it didn't.
okay,
That's
that
my
would make
guess.
sense.
I have the same issue with the app.
Wait.
Yeah.
I guess you do, Doxus.
Okay, well yeah, then I go ahead.
Roll again.
Okay. I
'Cause
thought
it
the
sucks that
D&D
you're rolling
Beyond
so
app
low.
doesn't have the game character. Oh, actually. Oh!
Okay,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah,
you,
we found the birds on the wall.
Nice. Yeah, you mention it to Doxus, and Doxus is like, "Is that it?" And then suddenly, you find her.
Exactly. Yeah, you find a house. It just looks like any other house, but it has those symbols that you were talking about. You walk over, and I don't know how many of the Obsidian Council people you recognize.
What happened?
Have I had any previous jobs over in Priel? I don't think so.
Have you recently?
I think
We
for the
can-
I
most
don't-
part I was down south of the mountains.
One, welcome back, and
Done
two,
pretty-
nothing has happened much.
Yeah, I was just looking for birds and walls.
I'm pretty sure you've been to Priel for a job once.
Then I might. Well, actually, no. I probably would have gone
Alright.
to the job house, not the info house. So I'll probably not recognize them.
Okay, either way, you knock on the door and you find someone walk out. Just casual outfit. He doesn't actually look like an Obsidian Council member. He's like, "Hello, how could I help you?"
Yes. We were looking for some glances up at the birds.
Yes, kind of information.
Yeah. Yes. She gets really nervous. Sorry, th- I- we were, looking for the, anything to help me, find the, the herbalist that is friendly to the council.
Okay, I just want to say something
What?
real quick. Doxus, with your natural 20, not only did you notice the birds, but as you found Ruby looking for these symbols on the walls, you notice other symbols on other walls that probably mean something different. You see one at a you see one at a bigger home, a much bigger home that kind of has a what was it? I think it was like a hill with the sun over it. Was that right, DCat?
Yep, that's hideout. Oh, well, I guess
Uh,
Doc wouldn't know that, but yes, that's one.
He just gave that away.
Yeah.
There's one at a inn at the Borcio Inn. Yeah, the Borcio Inn. That had a symbol of like a raindrop with a skull and crossbones over it, kind of symbol. And
That's a new one.
and I'm having a hard time remembering them because I don't know
The one you gave
where
me.
the sheet is.
The one you gave me is on my character list.
Oh, it's on your character list?
The one that you gave me, the tier one's not there.
Okay, 1 second. Ah, there it is. Thank you. I was having such a hard time finding that. There's another one, kind of near the wall of the city that has like a circle, kind of like looks like it has a blanket over it, or maybe like half an eye. And yeah, you see these symbols like all over the place, pretty much.
Welcome to the world of rogues.
Ruby, as you ask this about this alchemist, he looks at you and is like, the alchemist, so I would like a little bit more specification as to what you're looking for.
More of poisons to enhance work. Sleep and stuff along those lines.
Did he send you, or
He
personal stuff?
He did not send me. Would probably make things easier if he did. He did send us on tasks that these tools would assist with. Greatly assist.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
That is my Twitch chat. Let's not roll in there. Persuasion.
Just roll all the Twitch chat. You gotta be kidding me.
That's not good. That is not good at all.
He kind of looks at you and is like, "What's your name?" I'm sorry. In our profession, I shouldn't be asking that. But these poisons are meant for the assassin association connected to our council. I don't believe you qualify for this equipment just yet.
Can I help with that persuasion?
What are you gonna say?
I don't know, because I was just kind of letting you handle it.
You'd have to think of
Yeah.
something.
I know.
It's gotta be something.
Right now, Ruby's opening and closing her mouth, trying to say something.
If I could interject, our roguish friend here isn't the best with words, but I can assure you, they can make great use of these. What were we calling them? Tools for the mission we have been sent on by the council. If you would be willing to help us with this.
God.
Okay, you can roll persuasion.
And I'm gonna botch it, and then we're all gonna get kicked out. Oh man, I can't type. 13!
It's better. Emphasis on
Why are you
better.
convincing?
On the emphasis on the not good enough. Easily
Crap.
not good enough. We needed at least a 15, was my guess.
I know. I don't think I'm that
It
good.
wasn't that bad. You were kind of close. But yeah, I think he just kind of like, I'm sorry, but I don't think you're ready.
We understand completely. Thank you for your time.
Ruby just turns and slowly walks away.
What symbol were you looking for?
She said the birds. 3 birds
Just-
flying.
Okay.
Which you saw.
Oh, that was one of the things?
Yeah, that was one of the... So the person you just talked to had the symbol of the birds on the wall of the house.
So, Ender, was Ruby
Yeah.
supposed to know what the one on the tavern was?
You don't know what that one is.
Okay, she did not know that one. Got it. I was going to say, she has no idea what that is from what I'm given. All good.
But it's a raindrop with a skull and crossbones on it.
It sounds like poison.
Sounds like it. Probably shouldn't mess with it right now.
Okay.
I mean, unless you guys want to try, I don't think it's a good idea, but...
How long do we don't have any idea how long Inlay needs to Antares needs to sleep. I was trying to think of the name. How long he needs to sleep? Do we? He gets like passed out.
I'd imagine. Actually, I don't know how well any of you know about elves.
But we know that he doesn't actually sleep a lot, so it's probably pretty weird that he passed out in front of us.
It's
Yeah, I
fine,
guess
you'll be
so.
fine. Dog's taking care of him.
Yeah, but like,
Dog's taking care of him, I'm sure.
I don't think we have any really more business in the city. Do we want to wait? Do we want to like wait the norm? Huh?
Pepper probably should have looked over into his, shouldn't he?
Probably.
Maybe.
It's
He's sort
okay.
of failing as a cleric right now.
Aw. But maybe we, because I don't think we have any more business, but maybe we should wait and see if he wakes up after his like normal 4 hours that he sleeps and check with
How long
him.
has it been since I passed out, Ender?
Let's see, you guys have done a lot of small things so far.
A few hours.
I'd say like 1 more hour and you'll wake up.
We could, or we probably should get going though. I mean,
Get out.
Let's wait a
we
little bit
are on
longer.
a potential time crunch.
Fuck this city.
Let's wait
Well,
a little bit longer.
Does
See if
Bird Boy write that down?
Yes.
Who did he pass it to?
Who's the closest to him?
What was said?
Fuck this city.
Oh, yeah, let's go with that.
is
I'm
there?
pretty
Who's the
sure
closest
Bird
to
Boy
him?
could just like hold it up and you will all see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, good boy, that's so nice.
Doxus, you seem to be the most perceptive of us. Have you seen a pet shop?
Oh my god.
Can I look for a pet shop?
Alright, sure, make a perception check.
It's more like sighing in defeat and just accepting it. Nope.
Oh, thank
no pet
goodness.
shop.
I didn't want to look for it.
Oh, you like yeah, I don't care.
You could have, if don't worry. Even if she found it, she could have said no. You see
yeah,
it?
you can lie.
Yes.
It's a
No.
pretty big city. I think there's a pet shop somewhere.
Somewhere.
I mean, since we have a little time to kill, maybe I might as well ask somebody for directions to a pet shop.
Or we can just slowly leave.
Let's give Antares a chance to wake up and see if he needs any supplies.
Well, we can wake up outside the city.
Yeah.
Well, okay, unless you need supplies, I guess.
And we'll need to come back into the city anyway. I don't want to.
I love how you all just got like healing potions, all this extra stuff. And I'm just like, I'm screwed.
This is
Wait,
essentially the
Enterus.
last town we'll be in for a while.
Was there anything Enterus wanted to buy from that shop? From the magic shop?
Specifically, which one?
From the magic shop. Or,
Yes.
oh
I
wait, you were passed out though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were. I had a
We
feeling
can
you'd
have
probably
Vena's
want
mind about it for
to.
Well, crap. Once you wake up, you could let them know.
But yeah,
I
I
guess we
figured
can
let's
stay here.
kill a little bit more time until he wakes up, or we'll see if he wakes up. If he doesn't wake up after that, then screw it, we'll leave.
Can we
But
just like
in the
find a
meantime-
park to sit at until he wakes up?
why don't we look for a pet shop? We were taunted with the promise of puppies. Let's look for some dogs.
Maybe we should look for a stable and figure out how to get around faster.
Yeah.
That would
Sounds like a
also be-
great
If we get a
idea.
big enough dog, we could buy the dogs.
Let's get a dire wolf.
I don't think they gave me another dire wolf seller inside the city.
Oh.
But I guess we could.
There are no dire
We could
wolves
get a
in
horse, but
Boxing
horses
Day.
can't help us hunt.
Maybe we could use I don't know, maybe my hellhound and Doxus.
Okay.
And Doxus isn't gonna allow that.
What?
Okay.
Doxix likes to hunt.
Oh, I thought you meant riding. Okay.
Oh no, Doxus would never allow that.
Yeah.
Except that one time.
Can
You don't
I,
know
like,
that.
Although
We
that
just
was more
did-
of being carried, less of riding.
Horses for
Close
riding
enough.
to get around faster. Yeah.
What?
With the
After
money
the
you have, you could buy a
stable?
horse and cart.
and also
Yeah.
Well, the cart would slow the travel down, but we could store more stuff on it if it doesn't get robbed.
It
I
could be
mean,
my
if we don't
place of
keep anything
sleep.
in the cart, no one will steal anything because there's nothing there.
why'd we keep an empty cart for no reason?
For us to ride in.
No, you put all your shit and then you put Doxus in the middle.
Here's the thing: if you have a
Dogs
cart,
can pull
then we
carts.
can all ride it, because
Yeah.
Doxus exists.
Okay. Let's start by
Yeah.
finding a stable.
I mean, the horse can
Okay,
be the
so-
pet, right?
Yeah.
I can have a
There's
pet
gonna be
horse.
pets.
I guess we're looking for a stable.
Yep.
Okay, as you go look for the stable, I'm just gonna go off of like the roll that happened before. It takes you a while to find it. Definitely enough time for Enterus to wake up. But before he does wake up, you guys walk by a red house with a pretty nice garden in front of it,
Mm.
and you see
Oh no.
some people standing out of it. You see two guards talking to a lady in front of it.
Can we hear what they're saying?
You want to make a perception check? Again?
Sure.
You're the most perceptive.
So?
It sound okay. So with that roll, you could get like bits and pieces. It sounds like someone stole something and they're trying to get like an identity, or like, you know how police get those sketches. They're just
Mhm.
trying to get an idea of who might have done it,
You want to
or
roleplay
what
the
and what happened.
You want to
Hmm?
roleplay the description ender?
Oh, fine. So you guys only get pieces of it.
That's fine.
So it's a lot of mumbling. Not mumbling.
Murmurs.
You're far away and you're not able
only
to
getting
understand
parts, yes.
someone. That's what you hear, and then it's like, what happened? Let's see. You hear the lady say, "It was really important to me. I really could use it back."
Oh.
So you hear the guards like, "Don't worry, we're on it." Let's see.
Was this the hobo?
What else? Could
Oh,
you
yeah.
hear?
Yes, it was.
Oh god.
What happened?
Was this the hobo?
Oh yes.
We know who stole it. I mean,
Yes, we do.
Are we gonna
The
turn
house
him in?
does seem familiar.
Are we gonna turn him in?
Yes.
Ruby's not.
Well, we don't actually know where he is.
Also, it
Nope.
depends on whether or not we're smart enough to figure this out. We are, but our character's smart enough to figure this out.
I'm pretty sure you guys know.
Ruby definitely knows.
Yeah, Ruby knows this character.
She knows
Yeah.
to stay away from this situation.
But yeah, seems like the guards are trying to help her out.
just walk away.
Well,
Yes.
I'm awake now, right? I'm
Yes.
awake
Okay.
now, right?
Yeah, you wake up by now. You wake up before they get to the stables.
Good
You
morning.
actually probably help out a lot with finding the stables because the perception roll on finding them wasn't that great.
Good morning, sleepyhead. I've never seen
Where
you
have you
sleep that long. What is wrong with you?
I rode the dog for 2 days straight. Cut me some fucking slack.
Why did you do that? Why did you run off?
Offers him some food. But boy still has rations,
If you
right?
just wanted to pick up the bow, you know we would have headed down there.
Eventually.
Yeah, but boy has rations. He offers him some food.
Okay, so
Does he
this
take the
stable
food?
around the stable has it has a little bit less buildings nearby. There's still buildings. It's still a big city, so there's still buildings around, but there's less in this area. And there's a bit of an open area for the horses to kind of run around, and the stables. It's kind of near the edge of the wall of the city. And you go up, I guess.
So,
What kind of animals do we see? Like, can we look around?
Oh yeah, you see riding horses, all
so
kinds
in the
of
middle
different
all of
colors.
this, Antras is already starting to prepare to tan the hide for the wolf fur.
Oh!
fast.
Okay,
Before you
so
just woke up
tanning.
covered in?
Yeah, before-
So I think tanning hide takes
Time,
Uh,
yes.
To be
Well,
honest,
no,
I
not
don't
this-
actually know the
He's
process
not
of
actually
real
doing
life
it. I think
weather work.
he's. I
I'm
think he meant he's
preparing for it.
preparing the tools, right?
I'm
so I'm
preparing-
pretty sure you have to strap it up for the sunlight to hit it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I think you
aside
need
from just
to like
that-
set something up to sit and stay in one place for a bit.
Dog!
No, well, aside from just that, I also was planning to prepare like other stuff for preservation for the hide.
Okay, that's easy enough.
I'm just getting everything organized in my head, so like I'm just
Okay.
Okay.
my tools and all that shit. Just
Yeah.
prepare.
Uh,
I'm not beginning right now.
yeah. So you see horses. You
Everyone's
see
gonna need a small one.
you see some donkeys every once in a while. It doesn't seem like the donkeys are being trained to ridden. They're just kind of like taking care of them and like
Patting them on the face. On head.
patting them. Yeah, you don't know what they're for, I guess.
So, what are we even looking for? Are we looking for riding horses so we can all travel faster? Are we looking for a horse for a cart?
What?
So yeah, there's a draft horse. There's a riding horse. I'm only pointing out what kind of horses exist.
I think probably a draft horse, and then have it pull a cart with us.
I think a cart would be smarter, considering we have Doxus and my dog. It'd
I'm
be
s-
faster to use a cart, because not all of us can go the same
I
speed.
know we can. I know Doxus is fast. I know he can run as fast as, or he can walk as fast as a
Soda?
riding horse, right?
No. Riding horses run at about 60 feet. Draft horses run 40.
Oh, sorry. She can. I know he can walk as fast as a regular horse.
Yes, but if we're going to be getting horses, that would most likely mean that we all each would
True.
need one.
Well, you would have to get a dog that you could ride.
My hellhound can only go about the same speed as a draft horse.
Okay, so a couple
We can just get draft
horses. and a
horses.
cart.
Don't we just get a draft horse and a cart?
How many draft horses do we need for a cart? 1, 2?
One draft horse can carry
can-
540 pounds,
If you
so I
need
think
two,
it's
then
fine.
you can just use one and my dog.
Yeah, Yeah, he can ride his dog. Doxus can probably run beside
Okay,
him.
wait.
Wait, why can't my dog just pull the
Maybe
cart?
we should figure out prices for all this before we figure this out.
Wait,
We
can
already did
cart-
mention prices though, but
can
Oh,
your,
did he? Oh.
can your dog pull the cart?
I don't
By
know.
itself? Also, even if it did, what if you run off like that again? We'd be stuck.
Okay, so
Don't intend to do that for the foreseeable future.
on the sheet I'm looking at here, it says a cart is 15 gold pieces,
Oh,
that's
so
rich.
that's not that
makes
much,
me
actually.
think if a cart is actually what you're looking for. I think what it
I think
means
we're
by
looking
cart
for.
is that
Sorry,
small thing.
I think
Carriage.
we're talking about a wagon.
Carriage.
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 horse
That's
wagon.
what I was thinking, because right above that says carriage, and that's a whole 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, I
Oof.
think that's it.
Uh, a
How much
draft
would
horse.
A draft horse, yeah.
A draft horse is 50 gold pieces. A riding horse is 75 gold pieces.
You could get a war horse.
How much is a
that's-
war horse?
Riding horses,
that's not
you would
right.
need at least.
Oh, war horse. There it is. War horse is 400 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ!
Damn.
We can afford him.
So, 150. 150 for a carriage and a draft horse.
Yep.
I will
Wait.
say this. I will say this.
Are we...
How many draft horses can a carriage be hooked up to?
I believe 2, but you can also do it in the. You can do 4 as well.
So it's possible to do 4. It's generally hooked up to 2.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
imagine if you just hook it up to 1, it'll have some trouble.
Can my
If we
dog
went-
substitute one?
Could we do a draft horse and a donkey?
You're not being chosen for this!
Can my dog substitute one?
No,
we-
a donkey.
If we do, fuck me. If we do 2 draft horses, are we gonna do with your dog?
I think it would be smart to use my dog because it doesn't get exhausted.
Before we plan
Yeah,
on
does it-
using the dog, shouldn't we hear if the dog can work from Ender instead of cutting him off?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
trying
I
to figure that out right now. One second.
Okay. I thought we were cutting you off.
No, I'm trying to figure it
All
out.
good.
But even if we can use the dog and it doesn't get exhausted, the horse will.
Yeah.
So regardless,
so
we
we
have
have
to
to take
stop.
breaks for the horse.
Yeah.
Either way, one of us will have to be up riding the horse if people, or directing the horse if, or dog if we sleep.
If we were to get riding horses, here's the thing. If we get riding horses, you do realize that we would have to get 3 of them.
Yeah, that would be 75 cents. Yeah, that'd be more expensive than this.
I have 35 gold left.
Hey, fuck!
I bought a lot of things, okay?
Yeah,
He made use of his stuff.
yeah.
Okay,
If we get 1 draft horse in a carriage, would Unlay have to, Antis have to
oh, Antares doesn't have
direct it?
money.
Because one of them will be the dog,
If
which
the
will
dog
only
does it,
listen to
yes.
him,
He would be the
unless
only
he
one
gives
who
them
can
an
do
order,
it.
I guess, to listen to
I-
us.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So I have a question. If we just get the horse and carriage for the 3 of you, Ant has his dog, and I can just
If
be.
you want to get 2 horses,
You
that's
guys.
fine, that makes it 200 gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we
You
use
do
your
have a lot
company,
of gold now.
yeah, but I don't want to spend it.
We need to figure out
Together,
who's
at
doing
least.
what. Because
Um,
if Antares does not have money, we would have to do 37 gold each. We can't do that because Flawed does not have enough. So one of us would
Hey,
have to pay
30
even more.
You would have to pay 2 extra.
How much is
That's
the
fine.
total? How much is the total?
For 1 draft horse and a cart, 150.
And with
If
another draft
if
horse?
everyone has money, we can.
With another
do-
draft horse, it would be 200.
If everyone had money, we can do 30 each. But I don't think Antares ever got paid.
Interest didn't get paid for the job that we did alone. Without him.
And Flawed has used up her money, so that would be everyone. That would be 150 divided by 3, 50 each.
I could do 50.
Okay. So, So just to be clear about how to determine like how many horses and stuff you need, the carriage has a weight, and the animals have a capacity that they can pull.
How heavy is the
Ah,
carriage?
okay, thank you.
Yeah, so that's how you calculate it. You can, in
Okay.
theory, have. I mean, I don't know what you would give for the mechanical dog. Maybe you could
One second.
have it like a mastiff, but you
So-
could have like a draft horse and a donkey or something stupid if you want.
Yeah, so if you get a draft horse and use the mechanical dog, that should be able to pull it. That helped me out a lot, actually.
Oh god, I could, yeah.
So we could,
I had to figure this out before my games.
if
That's what I was saying for like just like you three. Then Ant and I could be at the side, so we don't have to technically be in the
if
included
we
as the
Ant's
weight.
dog to pull
Oh, you're
the,
trying to include it with it?
yeah,
Ooh.
we're trying to pull the carriage with the draft horse and the dog, so Ant wouldn't be on the side.
Oh, a draft horse and a donkey. It's perfect.
How much
I
is
don't
a
know why
donkey?
Let me.
The donkeys aren't being trained for this, is the thing.
How much is
My
a
words
donkey?
are so tiny.
They weren't being trained to be ridden. They still can carry things.
I
And
don't,
they're
if they're not being trained for being ridden, I don't think they're being trained for being pulled.
How much
might-
is a donkey?
Oh
8 gold pieces.
Oh my
We
god,
can
that's
do
so
it.
cheap!
Exactly. See, now you understand.
Why do we need a donkey though?
Here,
Because
wait.
it's a
The
donkey.
donkey can have. Bird Boy can have the donkey. The rest of us get a horse.
But the donkey's not.
I'm the poor
donkey's
one. I'm
Ridley's pet to make up for the puppy loss.
I mean, you guys could just decide to get a donkey for the hell of it.
Yes, we could. See,
We could share the donkey to make up for our puppy loss.
or we could go and find a pet store and get a puppy.
Oh, we could do that. Why are we just spending so much money on this quick carriage and draft
I
horse?
think you should just get one horse.
Okay, so what are we
One
doing?
draft
One
horse.
horse, one donkey, and one carriage. Correct?
Okay. So a draft horse has a carrying capacity of 540 pounds. So
Oh my
alone,
God.
alone it cannot carry a carriage. We would have to have it could have a donkey in theory if Ender's cool with it. A donkey could support it, or the mechanical dog, or whatever. We just need something else.
Well, first of all, does this stable have donkeys?
Yes, it
Yes.
does.
Yes, it does.
We've seen them outside doing.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're
we had it
they're
outside
not,
right in front of us.
they're not pulling anything, they're not being ridden.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're being trained to do this.
They have it.
Train it.
I don't want to spend time to train it.
I-
You know how long it would take to train it?
I know nothing
don't
about
know.
animals.
I don't
And
know.
we probably, I think if we just have it next to the draft horse, that the horse will teach it.
I say we
I will
get
be
a
right
draft
back.
horse and a carriage, and if Flawed wants the donkey,
Okay,
he
Veronica.
can spend the money himself.
I'm holding out for a dog.
Okay.
Okay.
How are we,
Draft horse, carriage, and the dog that we already have.
well, we don't. Oh, yeah, we do.
The
yeah.
metallic dog.
Are
You
we,
got it. Okay,
how are we splitting this money?
so who has money that they can put into this?
I have money.
I have money.
Don't have very much money.
Doxus has money, but Veronica went AFK for a second.
Okay,
Oh, so
so we're
get
splitting
paid.
this 4 ways.
I didn't get paid from that adventure, so.
I'm pretty
did
sure
not.
you're splitting it 3 ways.
once Veronica gets back and tells us whether
Oh, yeah.
Doxus will be willing to put the money in,
Antares is going to,
since Doxus isn't gonna need this.
So it's going
so-
to be everyone pays 37.5, and except for the one person who can't afford that, and
Wait,
I
no,
can
no,
pick up
no.
the extra 2.
Now, only 3 of you guys
It'll
are.
be 50 each.
have money,
because-
so
because
50 each.
Antis ain't chipping in, I don't think. Is he?
So Flawed is broke.
Flawed has money. I would just pick up the 2 extra.
That's
I
not his
have.
money though, and he wants
Don't
to
you have-
save it
doesn't
for a
Claude have
possible dog.
30?
You'd want to try and sneak out and buy a dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, 50 each.
I'm just looking at what I've got.
What happened?
Will Doxus be willing to pay 50 for the carriage and draft horse?
Yeah, I can ship it.
Okay. So, Ruby, Big Boy, and Doxus are paying 50 each. If Antus isn't paying anything.
He doesn't have money to pay.
Yeah.
Ruby's
Alright.
just looking at the math, counting
Extract
heads,
50.
and then trying to figure out why this is not working out. Because she was under the
Yeah.
impression 37 gold each. Okay, if we do this, no.
So we're not getting draft horses?
Doc says we need a little more. Okay, I can do this.
We finally got it at some point.
Bird Boy, we need about 5 more gold. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. 50. Okay, we got it. 150.
Alright, thank you. Now, which horse do you want?
Oh my god. We get to pick a horse.
There's black ones, brown ones. There's
I want a
one
black one. I
that
vote
kind of
black.
looks like a Dalmatian.
Oh, that one's good though.
Aw.
I vote black.
Do their capabilities differ?
No, not really.
No. It's just color. Which one do you aesthetically like most?
There's
Just
one
like
that
a
yells a
dog.
lot. There's one
No.
that poops a lot.
I mean, that's all of them. Let's be honest.
I vote
There's
the black
that
one.
kicks a lot.
Just get the black one.
Please, God. Good boy.
all-
Good boy
Is it
needs
all
to
black?
stop.
Is it all black? Is it black with socks?
You could probably find one with black with socks.
Love those. They're so cute.
We can name him Socks.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys got socks.
Woo!
We got socks.
I don't
I
think
love
Ruby
it.
wants socks.
Well, I don't care. Yeah, voted.
Ruby, are you okay with socks?
I'll go without, but he's fine wearing them.
Oh, you mean...
No. Yes, socks can wear the socks.
Socks will wear the socks for you, Ruby.
Okay, so we have a...
Antares is
I
gonna
do have a
put Ruby
question.
aside.
I do have a question for you. Are any of you good with animals?
Oh! Red Boy has proficiency in animal handling.
Okay, so you like raise your hand. Oh, all right, great. I don't think I'm that good at it.
Somehow,
That's why he went
the,
to try to tame the wolves.
somehow the character that can't talk is good with animals.
It's because he's an animal.
Exactly, he connects with them
I'm
spiritually.
gonna
It's also
pull
because I
Ruby
wanted a pet.
aside.
What, Inley?
I'm gonna pull Ruby aside.
Need something?
We haven't gotten to test the crossbow yet.
Yes. Yes.
I told them calibration could wait till we came back, but I couldn't really calibrate it until I had you around. So why don't we get that over with? And meanwhile, you can tell me what happened while I was away.
Sure.
Just so I can learn things.
Sure. So,
That was out of character.
yeah.
What?
So,
You vanished. We came over to town, and we found some work. We were hired to kill some dire wolves. We did. We found pups. We were gifted pups. Then you came back, and then the guards came and took our pups away. Oh, and we bought some potions in a magic shop, and I gave Doxus my rapier, and she sold a sword. And now we're here.
That's all? Nothing else?
No. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Ruby, while you guys are talking,
She's
you hear,
avoiding the potions. They're the,
you,
one.
you hear a,
Which is exactly what I needed to know.
She's embarrassed.
Oh my god.
She is obviously embarrassed about that.
Are you sure? You clearly are hiding something.
No.
Or do I need to roll perception
Yep,
check?
you'd have insight. Is it
Insight,
insight
yes.
versus insight, or no, insight versus deception?
Insight versus
Sorry.
You said you
deception.
were clearly embarrassed. I was
She-
basing off of that. Or was that just flavor text?
That was flavor text. She is embarrassed, but maybe you can see through it.
20.
Oh gosh, good luck.
21.
She's really good at lying.
Oh god.
You can't tell, Enterus. Seems pretty truthful.
That's impressive.
Anyway. Ruby, you hear psst. Hey, Ruby, over here.
Oh, fuck.
From behind
Oh,
the
no.
building of the stable.
No.
Sucks, crush him.
I'll be right back. You
Time for
definitely
time.
know
Don't
she's
press the
up
box
to
of
something now.
movement.
Antares definitely knows she's up to something right now as she excuses her.
So, Enterus, you see Ruby walk off to behind this building. I think you see some hobo reach out, grab her, and then put her behind the building. He's like, hey. Have you seen those guards? Those really shady guards? They're definitely up to something. Watch your back, man. I think they're doing something with some evil kind of dog-like things. And it's like just a mess. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, by the way?
I'm
going
doing
to-
fine. You
before-
mean the
before
dire
I-
wolves? Yes, we know about that. The guards were looking for you earlier. Well, I don't think they were looking for you specifically, but
Oh, yeah. I'm very popular around here.
Oh my god.
yeah, you
Oh.
seem to have done that task you were talking about.
What? Nah, don't be silly. Of course I did.
Ruby tries to steal one of his shoes off his feet.
He doesn't even notice. You take a shoe and he just continues talking. So anyway, like I was saying, these guards, you can't trust them. They're full of shady creatures. I think they're part of the organization.
Ah, yeah, with the aliens, yeah. That sounds.
Oh yeah, that
right.
too.
That sounds.
You can't
that
trust
sounds
them.
That sounds plausible.
And with those demon dogs, they're being transferred to some.
So, Ender,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but I kind of want Antares to like tell his dog to just follow Ruby.
Fair enough.
Dog.
Ruby, I think you see the dog
It's fine.
nearby.
This is gonna be funny. It's fine.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think the dog could really tell you anything about what's going on, though.
No, I know.
Antares.
I just wanted to sneak up behind the guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, because the demon dogs. Right. I don't think he notices for a while. He just keeps going on and on about, oh yeah, they're doing something with these demon dogs, like being sent up to a higher up. Like they're planning something devastating.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
That does sound highly likely. I think you lost your shoe. She
Huh? What?
She hands him his shoe.
Oh, thank you. I've been looking everywhere for that.
They're,
Puts it in his pocket instead of on his foot.
Of course.
I don't know how it would fit in his pocket, but I don't want him to just drop it on the ground again. Anyway, he sees the dog behind him. He's like, "Oh crap, they're here! Run away!" And he starts running off.
Okay, bye, Joe.
I like how Ruby doesn't even try to say, no, that's not one of them, that's one of us. She's just like, okay, bye.
No, but the thing is, he saw it before.
Yeah, he did.
Ruby
She's fine
walks
with it.
back over to Antares, shaking her head.
Yes.
He's doing fine. It was. Yeah, I shouldn't tell you. He was too much for you. I think that. Yeah. You didn't like him.
I'm gonna go over to Flawed and ask Flawed what happened
What happened when? What do you mean?
while I was away.
Oh, you know, we got a job,
We
fought
got the
some
dogs.
wolves, and then we got dogs, and then the dogs got taken away. Ruby continually failed to find the poison place, and we finally did. They said she wasn't ready. That was interesting. I got pancakes. Mm. Yeah, we did a little shopping.
Speaking of which, Antares just looks for any kind of food nearby.
I
Any
thought
kind of food, so
We have jerky,
you were
don't
giving
we?
we do. We have wolf jerky.
I
We
mean,
should
there are
put that-
plenty of places to get a quick bite to eat. Your friends have rations. I'm sure they have supplies.
What about what are the places?
What are the places? So, at this point, you're at the stable, which is.
Are we just gonna
nearby.
guide our draft horse all the way through the city? Or are we going to actually leave it at the stables while we go back in the city?
There's the Obelisk Harbor nearby, which doesn't
I'll do that.
sound like a restaurant, but it is.
I'll
Or
do it.
it's a place to eat, at least.
What kind of food does it have then?
It's
I'll be right back again. Sorry.
there's some seafood there, which is strange because you guys aren't near any kind of water, and there's like basic stuff that anyone would eat, like chicken
I'm gonna
nuggets and
order
hamburgers.
I'm gonna order 3 full course meals,
Oh my god!
one for each day I haven't eaten at all.
Okay.
I don't think
One
you
second.
catch up on food that way, but okay.
Oh, I know.
Might as well try it though.
Crap! I closed that tab.
Antares is just very hungry. And he only remembered that after Flawed reminded him about food.
What does the
Where
hobo's
is
got name?
it?
Joe?
J.
Jay.
Wait, Hobo J, right?
Jay?
Where the fuck is it?
Known people.
I'm pretty sure it's Hobo
It is
J.
Jay. It is Jay.
I'm just gonna ask Ruby, could we visit that poison place?
We poison place? We never found the poison place. I
Not
went
what Flawed
to the
said.
what?
That's not what Flawed said.
Did she know where the poison place is? We went to get information about it and was turned away.
Enteres, for the meal you wanted, it would be a gold piece.
Okay, I'll give that.
Right.
Well, that's fine then. Just direct me towards there if you're willing.
You're not going to do anything stupid, are you?
No, I am not.
Insight check.
Okay, fine. Insight versus persuasion, I guess.
21.
You don't even need a roll persuasion. You're telling the truth anyway, right?
Yes, I am telling the truth.
Yeah.
At
he's
least
telling
that's
the
what
truth.
my character thinks so far.
Oh, I guess. She points him towards a location. Please don't do anything stupid.
Do you want to come with?
quite frankly, I'm scared to. I feel like you're going to do something stupid.
Oh
I
my gosh.
intend to ask them for some poison.
I,
Is Ruby broken?
Yes.
I'm just as speechless.
Oh god, it's too late to point him in a different direction. Are you out of your mind? She says this as calmly as she can.
What would give you that inclination?
Everything you've ever done since we've known you.
You intend to walk up and just ask for poison from a branch of the council you've never met. I mean, granted, I did the same, but at least I knew what I was getting into. You don't even...
Ruby, you work directly under the grandfather, correct?
Yes, I work under him, but I'm not over anyone else.
Exactly. So if you work directly under the grandfather, I think the grandfather, who's their boss, I think they would understand that you needing poison would be a perfectly reasonable request.
We've already tried that argument, though.
No, you didn't.
Wait,
Yes, we did.
what did you
We
try?
kind of did.
No, you really didn't. You did not mention at all much about your connection to them. You just said that you
Oh,
that
we
you
mentioned
and
We
that's
said that they sent us on a quest,
You
a
generally
mission.
don't tell them
Oh.
who you are, exactly.
I'm pretty sure he knows you work for the grandfather.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, we said we were sent on a mission by them.
Yeah.
He's also
because
the,
we're sent specifically
he's
for poison.
also the information guy, who
either
clearly
way,
has.
Isaac doesn't exactly know what you did or not.
Oh,
So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
I think you should drop it.
I
Or just
think
let him settle his curiosity.
I think I have a prototype for a new invention that I want to make for you, and poison would definitely be beneficial for it.
We could get poison some other way, it's fine. I don't know how, but somehow.
I mean, anyone can make poison.
We could find poison
Oh.
somewhere else, it's fine.
It might not be very
Anyway.
good.
Inlay, that might give you a reason to want to stay a little longer to try and create that.
I don't know what I intend to do about it so far, but I'm just saying this so Ruby understands why I want to get my hands on poison.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna have to. Offer him something that would risk displeasuring, you're gonna have to give him an offer to, that could potentially displease, grandfather. That's not gonna work. I mean, I really can't stop you. I mean, you're...
Once again, why would it displease the grandfather when you work directly under him? He seems to really care for your safety, so you having poison would definitely be something that the grandfather would be happy about, wouldn't it?
I can't go with you, but I can't stop you. I just gave you all the warnings I could. I don't think it's a good idea, but...
I want to make this invention.
We could head back to the grandfather. You can tell him your idea, and then we could get it approved by him.
I don't think he would accept that unless we had a working prototype.
You could make the prototype?
Or blueprints.
I mean, or write out your blueprints, your plans. I mean, we need to go back there right
Ruby?
away. I
Ruby?
mean, I did kind of miss information I needed.
Ruby. Do
Oh
you
yeah,
think
how
the
many days has
grandfather
it
is
been?
trustworthy with his deals?
I think it's day number 3.
Okay, good to know.
That's why
God.
Ruby really wants to leave. What?
Do you trust the grandfather with his deals?
Yes?
Okay. Antares is going to ask someone in the party for some paper, probably Bird Boy.
Yep. Bird Boy gives him paper.
He's going to make a real detailed sketch on the knives, and I'm going to.
It's probably not very big paper though.
You make a really teeny, really detailed picture.
Maybe I'm just like, I don't know,
You
use
already
several
have-
pieces.
We already have the knives drawn, so I will post that in the Discord general chat. By the way, thank you to the artist who is in this call
Wait, where are you putting it?
in general.
We have a
Okay.
arts channel if you want.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, fun!
Why can I not see it yet? Oh, I see it. Okay.
Boy.
Oh yeah, this is what you showed me earlier.
yep. So essentially, that's a blueprint, and I am going to ask Ruby. Do you think this will catch the grandfather's fancy?
Oh. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would love to use those. I mean,
So
there's even a
everyone-
space inside there?
Yes, there's space inside underneath the cap where you can put. If it's something small, you could put it in there, but it's mainly used for liquid.
You could put water in there for the demonstration since until we have poison.
Yes, well, the button is going to be something that I would need to really custom make. It would take time.
Yeah, definitely show that to him.
So
possible
everyone
to
on
do this
DCAT's
model?
stream and everyone
I should
who's
probably
listening
pop it
to
up
this
on
on
screen.
YouTube, pretty much the sketch is a dagger with a vial in the not a vial, a opening. No,
Compartment.
yeah, thank you. A compartment in the handle that stores liquid, and then it has a vein going through the blade and not
Branching out.
tubes. Yeah, the vein just branches out the liquid along the blade so that it could be used
And
in
then
combat.
right between the handle, like where your thumb goes, there's a small button.
Yeah.
Which the button is custom made with a tunnel inside it and a spring action lock, where once it's pressed once, it'll start leaking the liquid through, and once it's pressed again, it'll pull back more. Kind of like how pens work, mechanical pens.
So yeah, that's the idea behind it. Anyway, back to you guys.
Do you think I could trade this for that marble that we had earlier?
Oh my god!
What are you trading?
I don't think so.
The design.
You
The design.
really want that marble?
Did you want the poison or the marble? I don't think that would be for the
We can get
marble.
poison. As you said, we can get poison. through other means. But the marble, I could make so many great inventions, especially for Doxus. I would love to have that marble.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe?
I think it is worth an attempt, and if it doesn't work, perhaps we could trade for the poison instead. Does that sound alright with you?
Sure.
Okay, Antares is going to request that we get some wood, because we can make a copy out of wood, which would take a lot shorter time, since I have
Okay.
blueprint.
We have to go back in the city anyway, don't we?
Making a copy out of wood?
Make
We could just cut down a tree.
You want to whittle a knife?
one of the daggers, a dagger out of wood in that style, following the blueprints.
I'm trying to remember, do you have wood left as materials? Or do you need to go get some?
I should have some. Like, statistically speaking, I probably have like half a shoebox around worth.
Half a shoebox.
Okay, you could make a prototype well enough to at least present it.
Whatever we have to do, we need to do real quick.
How long would it take?
To make the like.
Prototype.
So, considering you're just making a presentation for the grandfather, pretty much, you could take about. You could probably do this on the way there if you just kind of like sit in the cart and work on it on your way over there, since you guys have that now. And that should be fine.
Okay, we'll do that.
Alright.
Though I have to ask everyone first. I'm gonna ask everyone if they would be okay with us doing this.
That's going to use the rest of your wood, though. By the
That
way.
is fine. That is fine.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not entirely enthusiastic about going back to the grandfather, but I suppose we kind of had to anyway for Ruby's mission that you didn't get the information for. Yes, that one.
Wait. Ruby didn't tell you guys the information?
We did
Well,
not
Or
But
she
you don't
didn't
get the
get
information.
She didn't get
Okay,
the
I see,
information.
Yeah.
He didn't.
She just fucked off.
She was She was under
She-
2 days worth of exhaustion at that point.
Everyone but Doxus has answered yes. So what does Doxus say?
Kind of just shrugs. Doesn't really mind.
Okay, we're going then. Sweet.
We off to see the grandfather. The wonderful
I
Yeah.
thought you were going somewhere else with that, and I was going to join in.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys get your horses ready, you get your cart, and you start heading through town out of the city. And yeah, I'd say you guys see this. Near the wall, you do see, what was his name again? Simon, or I guess Lieutenant Trace. He's around there. He sees you going away, and he kind of just waves.
Reveal
As you
waves
leave.
back.
Playboy waves back.
I'm going to ask Ruby if there's any symbols that assassins usually have in their group.
I'm not an assassin, so I don't really know much about what they do or their stuff.
Oh well. I'm just gonna put my logo, which you can see on the seat of the hellhound.
Oh, you're talking about symbols we use? I mean, you
Yes.
could you draw in the or carve in the Obsidian Council symbol.
Yeah, because that won't piss off anyone.
No, I'm gonna put my symbol there, and I can just say that they could put the Obsidian Council symbol there.
Okay.
If they want.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put my logo, which, as I said, you can see it on the seat of the hellhound.
Cutie Mantis has his own little logo he made. How long did you think of it before deciding on it?
I actually had Vero help.
Oh, I meant how long did Antos think of it? Because Antos in character must have thought this through.
It literally was just he thought of it when he was making the
Hellhound.
yeah,
Okay.
because there is supposed to be signatures or whatever, so he just put a logo.
That's fair. Make sure everyone knows it's his.
Mine don't touch.
Mine, if you touch, you'll lose a finger.
Pretty sure you lose more than a finger.
Well,
So Antares is spend the entire time working on and improving the prototype if I finish it ahead of time.
Who's in the front of the carriage, tending the horses
Bird
and
boy.
keeping an eye out?
the horse and the dog.
Definitely Bird Boy.
Yeah, I think Bird Boy would be the one
Isn't
silently
Ruby
tending.
the hellhound?
What?
Isn't Ruby scared of the hellhound?
Yes.
Did Antos have to tell the Hellhound to listen to Bird Boy before Bird Boy was able to do this?
Probably.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'd assume he.
Okay. Bird Boy, roll a perception check for
Oh, fuck me.
The hellhound can.
Perception.
Sure, the hellhound can. I don't know if it would react
Perception,
to what it
perception,
sees.
Where's there's
That's
it's
part of
wisdom.
what it does. That's part of what it does.
I had to figure out what perception was. Okay.
So does the hellhound do it too?
I mean, yeah, it could.
Oh, please, 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 damn it!
Because what
Seven.
22.
22, okay.
What point is there to the hellhound having perception?
So, the hellhound... Wait. Your
You'll just
mechanical
bark.
dog...
Do you
You'll
give...
bark if it's something important.
it doesn't seem to react
Oh, good.
to anything. Bird Boy, you just don't see anything at all.
Yeah.
You don't even see the road.
It was a natural one.
In fact, you start going the wrong way, but then the dog is like, no, 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 we're going this way. But yeah, you guys could get there just
The
Just
dog
fine.
is
With
better
directions.
driving than Bird Boy.
right.
The dog is the one driving the car, not Bird Boy. Bird
So-
Boy's just pretending.
So you get to the grandfather's lair, not right when, but it pretty late in the night. Not late enough to where you guys are getting exhausted, but it's dark. So you get there,
So
We're
go
coming in.
into
Ruby, I think you, me, and Bird Boy.
Oh?
just you guys.
Flawed and Doxus can stay with the cart, mainly because Flawed,
Is
Tried.
it Bird Boy because he's cute?
that's actually the only reason. I thought it might help with negotiation somehow.
Right.
You're leaving me. You're leaving the one.
The one who has mental manipulation and already pissed off the grandfather, yes.
What is this? A talking? Are any of you actually capable of holding a conversation with, like,
No.
convincing people of something? Anyone?
No.
I think so. All right. Good luck.
Kind of.
Good
I
luck.
mean, Ruby knows the grandfather, so.
Okay, so
Okay,
when
why
you
don't we all
get
go?
when you get there, some of the Obsidian Council members, they what's it called? They tell you that they could look after the cart for you, but you decide not to and just leave Flawed. I'd imagine.
Is Flawed
Flawed,
forcing her
you,
way in?
Doxus?
Is Flawed
Well, if
coming?
they're going to look after the cart for us, what do you say, Ruby?
Hmm?
You know the grandfather better.
Oh yeah, they can look after it, the cart.
No, I mean, should we bring Flawed along?
Flawed?
Considering what Flawed attempted.
Sure. She
Uh,
probably should not use magic.
He.
He probably should not use magic. But
Won't
sure.
use magic if you don't want me to use magic. I mean, that's kind of my thing, but fine. I mean, honestly, if you don't need me, it's fine. I don't particularly want to see him again. I just think I might be of use in this
you know how
endeavor.
to, you know how to talk. You know how to talk.
You know how to talk. None of us learned how to talk as babies.
I mean,
Well, one
is
of
the
us
kangaroo
didn't.
who literally has a problem with talking.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I have a negative roll, yet I was the most convincing person so far.
Yes.
The king
I have I have proficiency, so I could also give people advantage, which is nice.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yep.
Well, that's fun.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we're all going. We're all going.
All right,
Doxus is
yeah.
gonna stay in the cart.
Doxus is
This-
just
He's
sitting.
gonna look as cute as he
Ruby.
Oh.
can manage.
Is
Doxus just stays.
Is Doxus sitting in the
Yeah, in the cart.
shadows? So when anyone comes by, they just get startled when they see her or him.
So the Obsidian Council members, they make sure it's okay with Doxus for them to move the cart to the side a bit, just kind of out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay.
only if he lets them. Anyway, you
just move
guys
him
go
off to the
in.
side.
Sorry.
And just move him off to the side. It's fine.
Okay.
So, Ruby, I want you to demonstrate the knives. The knife.
Sure. I mean, it would, but sure.
We just need to show off the poison possibilities.
Splash him with water.
So when you guys actually enter the room, you see the normal situation where people are going around from tunnel to tunnel, blah blah blah. Some are just hanging out. Trem is there, just kind of near the seat where he normally sits.
Please tell me he's not
Grandfather
in here
is
right
not
now.
there currently.
Oh, thank God. That would be
So-
embarrassing.
So Trem, he walks up to you guys, and he says, Grandfather will be here shortly. Just be patient."
Trim, before you go, I think we had a discussion. I think we had a discussion the other day. I don't really remember that day much. I think we were discussing the ambush. When was that going to be?
Oh, I thought you forgot about it and gave up on it. So we did set up the perimeter to hopefully at least slow him down. And at the point, it would have been 4 days from then.
Oh.
But at the moment, it's only 1 day from now.
Oh.
Oof.
Kind of running out of time.
How far
Though,
away?
We might be able to make it still.
We have a cart. We could make it.
if you guys want us to hold on or to look after the cart while you go and just take the horses, maybe you
One
guys.
horse.
We don't have enough horses. We only have a cart riding horse.
I see. In that case,
Unless you would be willing to donate a horse, us horses, before we get there and back. I don't think we would be able to make it there with just without the cart.
I'm sure you'll be fine with the cart. Just when you get into the forest, I recommend not bringing it in, just so it
Oh,
It'll
they
make
might
travel
mistake us for.
farther.
We will hide it by some of the bushes.
Anyway, he'll be here shortly. And he walks back to where he usually stands. It's kind of weird how he just stands there, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
It's fine.
He likes showing off his authority.
I guess so.
It's all good.
He just enjoys standing.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to enjoy.
Hey,
So
you work
you guys
retail
have a
8
couple
hours a
minutes
day, you
to
get
discuss
used to
that.
it.
Yeah.
What, Ruby?
No, I'm sorry, that was a joke. You work retail 8 hours a day, you get used to it.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
Yep.
But
Is this
yeah,
gonna be retail?
so after a couple minutes, the grandfather comes down on the hallways up to his throne. When the grandfather goes by, you see everyone kind of stop mingling and go to the side as everyone kind of pays attention. He sits down. He's like, "I see you're back. What could I do for you?"
I would like to make a proposition.
Oh, and what might that be?
Could we go somewhere a bit more enclosed?
Enclosed. Sure thing.
Personally, not a fan of an audience.
That's fine by me. All right, Trim. You'll come with us. Everyone else, go about your day. Then he kind of signals you guys to come with him as he brings you down a hallway into another room that kind of looks like it might be a battle room or something. It has like a map on a table in the center of the room and has like seats around it. It's just an open room.
I would like to offer you a custom invention which will provide your military.
Military.
Military?
I bet you said that only because of the room.
Please tell me he actually said that.
He probably would have.
Yes.
He doesn't know exactly what to say, so he says like military as in like forces.
Ruby definitely visibly cringes when she hears that.
I would like to offer this idea, and first of all, I will show it off. Antares will pull out his water skin and fill the knife's compartment with water, and hand the knife over to Ruby.
Okay, so as you fill it with water, actually, I'd imagine it works fine. It's just a little bit of leakage since
Since it's
you
made out of
kind of
wood,
did a
it's not
rough thing, but
rushed.
for the most part, it works perfectly fine.
It is a rushed project, but I have the full blueprints available. Ruby, go ahead and start
Interesting.
off.
How does Ruby show it off?
Stab the grandfather. No.
Does she even know how to use it?
I would have explained it with the blueprints.
Okay.
Does the basically she's stabbing the air and pushing the button.
Okay. The grandfather sees this. He puts his hand up and he's like, okay, hold on. Can I take a look at it?
She passes it over and takes a step
He
back.
He doesn't want to watch her stab the air?
You see, Ruby seemed a little childish just stabbing the air.
Yeah.
What? No.
Water came out though, so it worked.
So he takes a look over it. He kind of like rubs his finger against the sharp part of the blade, or would
He
usually
would
be the sharp
blade.
part of the blade.
We get splinters.
It is perfectly sharp enough.
It's sharp enough.
It is sharp enough to cut, yes.
Okay, so it's wood, so
It's wood, so it wouldn't cut,
It
but it
cuts-
would be
it cuts a little bit.
He gets a splinter.
Like he's bleeding a little bit on his finger from it, but it's not like terrible.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell him. Now imagine if you were to fill that with poison. It would
I
save you a lot of
see.
time in. It would save you a lot of time in training, or just saving your people.
I see. I do like your work here. So, what's your benefit from this?
I would like to acquire the marble.
Oh my god. So we did go with that.
Yeah.
See, we if I could interject, so we were trying to find a way to help figure out how we can do your mission sooner. We just don't think we're strong enough for it. And Antares here came with the idea that using that marble, he could invent something that would be able to benefit us and make it much easier. It would help us help you, really.
The
Not only
marble,
that,
huh?
not only that, but we are giving you an invention of my own design. Nobody else has this invention.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Can Flawed do it?
If Flaw does it, I don't know if it's with advantage.
Yeah, I can either grant advantage or I can just roll the persuasion, unless somebody else has proficiency with persuasion.
What's your modifier?
5.
5.
I'm honestly
Mine-
not sure which one's better.
Mine is
It's hard to
-1.
tell.
What's yours?
-1.
Oh, then no, then the 5. If yours was like if anything positive, I'd say it'd probably be better to do advantage, unless somebody with a slightly better persuasion.
Unless I were to get a nat 20, it's not helpful.
Read a roll.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
24.
I was so scared.
Yes.
The
Quite
grandfather looks at the blueprints, looks at the knives, like, do you want the knife back?
You can keep it.
Okay. He puts it to the side. It's like, I do like propositions like this, making these kinds of deals, making agreements. And I'm sure that this would help a lot.
This proposition only benefits you.
I'm sorry, what?
It
Okay,
only benefits
so-
him because he can give this to his entire army rather than just having a single item.
Well, let's just say forces, not army.
You can give this to your
so-
entire forces.
So, I'll go grab the marble. If you just stand here for a bit,
Oh, thank god.
I'll be right back. Trim.
actually work?
We weren't killed. I was so nervous.
We're momentarily alive.
You weren't gonna be killed. I was expecting to
Yeah.
be laughed at in his face.
Right?
Yeah, that would be death.
So, he leaves the room.
As
a
an
little
artisan,
bit-
I'm
sorry?
sure a lot of the party members probably thought of my character's skills as a craftsman somewhat of a joke.
Yep.
But now, how do you think? Considering I
I
just
don't think Burper would think that of anyone. He's too nice.
so now what do you think?
Burper
Okay.
gives him a thumbs up.
So, a little bit passes. The grandfather comes back, opens the door. The marble is already on fire.
Oh god.
He holds it up and he's like, I'm okay with giving this to a friend. Which is what I hope you all will be.
Ruby's a friend already, so.
Ruby is a friend already, yes.
I am first and foremost a craftsman. That marble opens up so many possibilities for me. That is all I really could hope for.
I can't wait to hear about what you do with it. Now, I really like my magic items, so I hope you take care of it and make great use out of it. And he hands it over while it's still on fire.
Oh!
Wait, who did he hand it to?
He hands it to Antares.
Do I get burned from it?
Do you
Do you
take
take
it?
it?
I'm going to ask first. Will it burn me?
Should be fine.
I will take it.
You take it and it feels warm, It's not burning you.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my god.
That's not what we expected.
It's-
Perhaps could I know how to activate
It's on blazing fire, though. Sorry.
That's fun.
Perhaps
like
could I know
that.
how to
It
activate
does not affect elves? Okay.
What?
You don't know what's going on yet.
Could you inform me about the details of this? So
Sure
I could
thing.
better prepare it.
Sure thing. So this is. Oh crap! I haven't had my notes for this for a while. One
Yeah,
second.
because we thought we didn't get it. So
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, here it is. This is the marble of hellish flame. So, what happens with this item is you speak its command word, and then you set a degrees. It lights the marble in a flame set at the degrees you put.
Oh.
It did-
1 second. I might as well just show this to you. Show to everyone.
Did it melt the podium?
The podium?
Like when we first found it, it was on a podium.
No, it
In
was
the
in the
fireplace.
fireplace.
Yeah, but it was on a metal podium.
hey guys,
It might not have been set to a hot enough temperature, but I
so
sent you the information.
Okay.
What's up,
it's a
Celeste?
minimum temperature 70 degrees. If it's a really hot day, we could actually use it to cool down.
Yeah.
Like, woo! It has to be 100 out today. Turn that marble to 70.
God, I could go to 2000. Wow.
So
So hot.
Oh, he
it
also
says
looks at you very.
for 24 hours. What does that mean?
Oh. So if you splash water on this, it'll put out the flame, and it won't be able to turn back on for at least 24 hours.
Okay. So is there such a thing as fire, like something that will make metal not melt?
Doesn't everything melt at a certain temperature?
Well, there's probably like a spell or something that would grant fire resistance to metal.
You don't have to make it 2000 degrees. You could
And
just.
you-
Yes, but I would love to
You-
do it.
Okay, so you want to know the reason why I made this item? It's so you could metalwork.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. This is really good for Antares, isn't it?
This
Yeah,
is
that's
all for Antares.
Literally is. Oh my god. I could use it as a weapon too.
You throw it at someone while it's at 2000.
Is it magical? Is it like magical flame that I cannot control with my control flames?
It's a magical flame, yes.
Okay. So I can't use control flames on it.
But you could put it in a confined area and heat up metal with it.
If you put
Okay,
it
so-
inside your poison thing, you can shoot fire out the slits.
No.
No?
That's how
Too much?
But you could maybe heat up a blade with it. It might.
Based off of the theory of how the
Optical
fire
things.
works, but
You can make a lightsaber by heating up a blade.
it's made out of wood.
No, sorry, I was talking about the metal variant you'd make.
Yes, once the metal variant is made, that would be possible. Yes.
A flaming
Uh,
egg.
The grandfather also looks at you very serious. Be careful with how high of a temperature you set that at.
Okay.
At max heat, it could do a lot of serious damage to you.
Well, I'm gonna just ask the grandfather. I intend to make 2 more copies of that dagger for Ruby. I would like to have some access to poison, so that way Ruby could have use of it.
He starts to
Hmm.
kind of
If that's not
hesitate a bit.
If that's not possible, then we could make our own. But the entire point is that we can protect ourselves and Ruby better.
Tell you what, if you finish that job that I mentioned last time, I'll consider it. I'll write up a letter to help you. And you could go pick up some of that poison.
Thank you. You have given me everything I have asked for, and this will definitely help me with my inventions.
Glad to hear it.
Seems truly grateful at this moment.
Anyway, anything else while we are here?
I would like to know the passcode for the... Not passcode, but I would like to know the key phrase to activate it.
So I didn't create a key phrase for this item because I wanted to give you the opportunity to make one yourself.
Okay. I can actually do that. Hold up.
Sorry,
You can
I
continue
closed
while
it. Why did I close it? What was the name of the item?
It was Marble of Hellish Flame, I believe.
Is it in our inventories? Because I would like it to be in our inventories that way. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just put the password in the Marble of Hellish Flames category.
Okay.
So, who created it? Like, what race created it?
That I cannot answer. It was probably a wizard of great power a long time ago.
Because if it's Elven, I would have an elf. I would have definitely used an Elven word to activate it.
Oh, I thought you were asking the grandfather. I was trying to say this like the grandfather would.
Oh, well,
Yeah, it was probably a mage of some kind.
a mage, but that's not the.
Wanted to know what language to make it in.
Yes.
It would probably be in abysmal or what's the other one?
Infernal?
Abyssal or infernal. Thank you,
I'm gonna say infernal.
because it actually originates from somewhere.
Okay.
Ooh, somewhere. No infernal? Or
I do-
abyssal?
I do not, but he could tell me the phrase.
Wait,
and I
sorry.
would-
Yeah, he only needs to know the phrase.
Okay.
Oh, no, I know Primordial and Common and Dwarvish. Never mind.
Oh, I know infernal, and I think Doxus knows abyssal?
Yeah.
Watch it be Jelly Donut.
No, I'm actually just. Okay. Oh god, that's a horrible way to pronounce it now. I have literally a translator for infernal.
Oh, cool.
Wait, that exists? People made actual. I mean, I guess it's not that surprising.
Yeah, they did.
Do that sort of shit.
It helps out with stuffs.
So,
Okay, here's the code. Here's the passphrase. Right here.
say it out loud.
Odiri Faye.
Oh, dearie Faye.
Hey, he came
Doesn't
out with
Faye
better.
have a Y?
What does it mean?
It means flare up.
I
I did not know what to say, so pop it.
love it.
It's amazing.
Well, I short notice.
It's
Hey.
perfect.
I really do like it.
Yeah, we named our horse Socks. We don't need complicated things.
I love socks so much.
Socks is the best.
Are we done?
Alright, so,
I can't edit the Marble of Hellish Flame. I wanted to put the passphrase in there.
Oh, oops. 1 second.
Did Ruby still get where the ambush is happening? Because you just said it. They just said it was in a forest, but where?
We have the player.
Oh, while you guys are in that battle room with that map right in the middle of the table, Trim points out where the ambush would be.
Cool.
Because I didn't hear the where.
We should probably go into that if we want to make it on time.
Ruby's a great information person. Geek Cat is not.
So yeah, you guys did your things. Grandfather is happy.
How hot is the marble set to for now?
It's at like 80.
Nice.
Can I change it before like they'll having to splash it or anything?
Yeah, you could change it.
Okay. I'm gonna set it to like 200 to test.
Oh no.
You're holding it!
Okay, so are you doing this in the battle room?
Actually, I'm going to set it to 111.
Are you letting us know you're testing it?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, you set it to 111, and it burns your hand. You take...
Jesus Christ.
No, 111 degrees is literally the bare minimum
I
to
don't
burn.
think that would burn you. It would be really hot, but
If it lasts for 6 hours, it would burn you.
I mean, that's why I was only going to do like a couple damage, because it would hurt. So like 2 damage.
So I'm gonna ask, wouldn't there be difficulty with the whole it burns you when you use it?
Set it in
Yep.
something that doesn't burn and then say the phrase.
So the grandfather looks at you and he's like, I'd imagine it was used
It
by...
doesn't burn at the degree you're gonna put it at.
I imagine it was used by people that weren't affected by fire. What I recommend is setting the heat and then tossing it as soon as you use it.
Isn't adamantium or something like that heat resistant?
Or you could make a glove.
Probably be better to make a glove.
Also, he points out you don't need to be holding it, you just need to be touching it.
It takes time to heat up as well.
Yeah.
Wait, so why did I take damage? I would have stopped it before. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I'm sorry, you didn't specify. I just kind of assumed you were holding onto it until it heated up.
Oh, well, too late now, I guess.
Yeah.
You were too distracted by the conversation you didn't notice.
Yeah, well, there we go. If you look at the Marble of Hellish Flame, the phrase is there.
Oh, we have we do have access to that.
Please don't change it too much, because this is like...
No, I just added the phrase to activate it.
Oh
The
no,
only-
I know, I'm just letting you guys know. Don't,
Only
like,
thing I
delete
changed is,
everything.
The
oh
crappy-
no!
I changed the crappy map a little bit, but that's not important.
What?
Oh, you changed the crappy map?
Look at it.
Oh,
Matt?
wait, what do you do? I don't see.
Huh?
I don't see it either.
Hot
Bottom.
map inlay?
Yes, that was my note. Literally just that.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see. You didn't change the map. You changed like some text. Okay.
Yeah, we were gonna miss that crappy map.
Yeah, right? Like,
I mean, what other map is going to have Kuakville?
Right.
Well, I've got everything I need to know.
right?
Well, take care of yourself, guys.
I can now get a portable forge.
You can. You can be forging as we go. Don't burn the carriage down.
No, I'm gonna need to make a portable forge so that way I don't burn the carriage down.
Yes. Please don't burn the carriage down.
That'd be bad.
Yeah, bad.
Okay, so the grandfather and Trim walk you out of the lair, and this is where we're going to end the session because it's kind of late.
Midnight.
It was a bit of a mess of a session.
Yeah, there were a few hiccups, but we
No,
got there.
No, but I got the marble. Phase 2.
Yeah, we got the marble in the end, so it's fine.
Doxis.
Also, we got socks.
Doxis. Phase 2 is complete.
I can't believe you managed to pull it off, actually.
Yeah, neither are we.
Wow.
I'm actually
Next is
surprised
phase
you got
3.
the marble.
Next is phase 3.
Before in persuasion. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can't even roll persuasion on me to find out what phase 3 is.
I mean,
That's fine, I don't need it.
phase three
Suggestion
isn't-
spell.
Yeah. Hey Travis, you should really tell me what you're planning because I think we're all a group. We deserve to know.
Too late.
Only he's an elf and he has advantage on figuring that out.
I'm
Remember?
Jesus Christ.
He's
Yeah.
not perfect. He's immune. He cannot.
Oh, he's
be
immune to
harmed.
it? It
He
says,
cannot be harmed. Right?
no, it's advantage on being charmed.
Oh
You
wait,
can be charmed.
Wait, what?
I thought he was immune.
Oh no, he's not immune, no.
Wait. Can we get accurate information?
I was an elf last campaign!
No, and
I should know this!
hold on. I changed it, by the way, because I didn't like that you were immune. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
she
sure-
just wanted to be mean. It's fine.
It says magic can't put him to sleep, but he has advantage on being charmed.
Wait.
It's right under sleep saving throws.
Right. Oh,
Advantage
yeah, I didn't
to-
realize that. So I didn't break it.
Advantage
Technically. Actually, I did. I put you to sleep anyway, but it didn't. I feel like that we did something weird for, but it was fine. That was like a year ago.
It's like a year ago.
Yeah, that was from the beginning of the campaign when you guys first. So when you guys, I don't want to.
Oh, was that in the cave? No.
When you first joined the bureau and they wanted you to do the test of initiation, and
Oh,
the campaign
yes.
has the director put everyone to sleep and then kind of put you in this test. Except we realized that T wouldn't go to sleep, so we just kind of awkwardly did it anyway. And
Yes.
we ended.
We should have knocked her out with a metal pole or something.
It was fine.
Jesus.
It was.
If I can't be put to sleep, does that mean knocking me out doesn't work? No.
No, it just means magical sleep.
Anyways,
Still knock you
guys.
out.
Anyways, that is going to be it for now. If you guys are watching this over YouTube, feel free to join us next time. It'll be on Monday at 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. 8 o'clock p.m. we'll start Central Time.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I don't know how that. Sure.
Doing
Got the
well,
marble.
and we lost pups.
We're doing
Great.
something.
We ditched the plot for like 3 sessions.
Mm.
There
What
isn't a
plot?
plot.
Yeah, what plot?
The
You
other
guys could
thing-
just let the world die if you want.
No, but like,
Wait, the world is dying?
session
According to you guys, it might be.
Isn't that how all adventures go? The world is always dying forever.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But
that's it for now. We'll see if the world actually dies or if it'll just keep slowly dying or maybe it'll just live on forever. Next time! This was Zcat playing with Endernate RDM,
Stay in pieces, everyone.
Flawed Caster, Celestial Scribbler,
Hi.
Doxus, Corvarus. Did I get it?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. As Veronica, or Veronica as.
Yep.
Yeah, you're role playing as Veronica.
Inlay, Antares Thorn.
I will destroy the world by phase 5.
Oh
jeez.
god.
To know.
And Mintez Bird Boy.
Yes, that's my first and last name.
Nate. Bird Boy Nate.
Oh, God.
Signing off.